But yeah, Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. We haven't streamed this ever. Like this system. I've never streamed this system. I've ran this system many times. Dave right here.
In the system.
He's died in it. He's a veteran of our system. Dave has been with me. So, for those of you who don't know, me and Dave have been playing roleplay together for 17 years. Dave?
Easily
Jesus. 17 years. Easily 17 years. And we started on Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 1st edition, which was a book. I wish I had them out. I don't have them out now. I'll show it in the next stream.
Get them out there.
Get them out. Which is a 1st edition. It's one of my pride and joys. The book's worth over €100 now or something like that. Because it's so old. It's from the 80s. And we started on that. It was a really grim system. We didn't know any better at the time. We didn't really know what D&D was. We're 13 years old. So we just thought all RPs were this completely and utterly unforgiving. So that's the kind of so when you're watching the D&D side of Actions and Reactions, hopefully not this Sunday, the Sunday after, you'll notice Dave's is a fair DM, but he's got the grim kind of flavorings on him that comes from this system. Me, I'm just an awful cunt, and I always will be. Then we played 2nd edition in our kind of mid-20s, and we liked that a lot, and I ran a small campaign set in a place called Boggenhaven, which you guys might see this campaign, maybe. And then moving on to we're on the 4th edition. Now, we skipped the 3rd edition because it was a pile of crap. So the 4th edition is done by Cubicle 7, an Irish company, which is fucking deadly. They're based near Dublin. So, absolutely amazing. I actually emailed them today to see if they'd let me use some of their artwork on the stream. And they were totally nice about it. They basically said if it falls, as long as Games Workshop doesn't have a problem with it, they don't have a problem with it. So it was great. So thanks to them for that. And the Enemy Within campaign. So a little bit of background on the Enemy Within campaign. It was launched for Warhammer 1st edition in the 80s by two guys. The names elude me right now, but the Enemy Within campaign is like, if you're looking at it in D&D terms, it is the Curse of Strahd, or not the Tomb of Annihilation, but what's the other one, Dave, you were talking about to me in the gym?
The Mines of...
Mines of Philander, is it?
Philander, yeah,
that's more of a dungeon crawl, I think, but it's more like the Curse of Strahd. It's a campaign, it's a whole campaign set over 5 books. We will be starting the 4th book today, which is called Enemy in Shadows. It's broken down in multiple chapters, but generally there's 2 phases to it. I won't tell you the names of them just in case you really want to avoid even minor spoilers. And I've never ran a pre-written campaign before. I've only ever ran 1 pre-written session. 2 pre-written sessions, actually. One was in the Lord of the Rings, and the other was for Warhammer 4th edition called the Olden Hauler Contract. So, yeah, but this is going to be a big challenge for myself in the beginning. And we are learning the rules for Warhammer 4E. We've only played about 10 sessions in our campaign 0. Does anybody remember the name of it?
Madness and Mutation.
What's the fucking... I forget.
Good try. It was
Seditions.
Yeah. No, that's what this was gonna be. If I wasn't such a lazy fucker. No, this was. It was called a bloody oath and a bloody hangover.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was
it? Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
News so to me.
So the players will be coming into the Enemy Within knowing each other. They have bonded, I would say. They all know what each other's like. We are, unfortunately... Now, you'll see a little space right here beside my camera here where we've got our socials. This really should be filled with a 6th player called Owen. And because of scheduling, he's kind of had to exit the campaign for now. We're hoping he comes back. We would love to have him back. He plays a character called Jacques, which is a very entertaining character. Jacques Le Chic. Or Jacques Le Chic, as he continuously corrects us. So I'm missing you here, Owen, and you're here in spirit, buddy, if you're watching this. I think he's away on holidays, though, so I don't think he gives a fuck.
he is living it up in America.
Whatever the fuck he is, Texas or some shit. So you're here, buddy, in spirit. So the Enemy Within campaign, it takes place over 5 books, starting the 4th book today. I've waffled way too long now, so I'm going to move on to the introduction of the players before we start the campaign. I'm just going to give you, though, a very quick very brief rundown of what happened in Campaign 0. Players started in Altdorf. They tangled with a cult called the Cult of the Exquisite Cadaver, which is a Slaneshi cult. They failed to catch Conrad Gansfried, who was the big bad guy of that. And a witch hunter helped them, called Wolfgang Stindl Baumgartlinger. He left Altdorf. He advised those guys to leave because they failed to catch Conrad. They went to Schilderheim for 6 months. Now, a lot of other stuff happened, and that will come up in the campaign. I'll explain it if it needs to be explained, if it does. But the gist of it is they fled to Schilderheim for about 6 months, and they received word that Conrad Gansfried was killed by a group of witch hunters. Those of you who haven't seen it, it's on our YouTube. Dave, if you wouldn't mind linking the YouTube there for everybody. So if you haven't followed the YouTube yet,
Yeah, so you see the social right beside Daryl's head.
Oh, sorry, it's right there. Yeah, it's right there. If somebody could link the Actions and Reactions Discord, that'd be great as well. So join our Discord to not miss any sessions going forward. Okay, on to the character introductions. I've talked way too much now. Let's go in order of what you see on the screen. Let's start with the sexy wrecker Ludwig.
Sexy wrecker.
Alright. My name is Ludwig. I'm a Boken Hafen lad who's had a rough upbringing and now part of an even rougher wrecker crew. Happy to take what I'm owed and even happier to take what's not mine. I dream of rising to the top of my frack deep crew on a mountain of pleasure and gold.
Very nice.
Ludwig is a wrecker. Basically like a little river pirate starting off. He looks tough. He's only 5'2" and 18 years old, but he sounds like he's been through the works, which you will see is going to be the theme of this world.
I did not know you were 18. That is going to affect something in the next session.
I'm only a little boy.
Okay, moving on to that. Moving on then to our only magic user, Rupert.
Yeah, well, I'm Rupert. This is not the accent. I haven't really. We'll see when the session starts where the accent's gonna go up and down. We don't really know what Rupert is yet because Rupert awoken in the Temple of Shadia with no memory. So he is an insomnia boy and looking to do good at the moment until he finds out who he actually is.
Did you say an insomnia boy?
Oh no, not insomnia. Amnesia.
Man, does Rupert have a problem? Does Rupert have a problem sleeping? Is he?
No, I mean
That sounds like heresy.
That's why he can't remember that and he hasn't slept.
I'm fucking amnesia.
Brilliant stuff. Yeah, he has amnesia. So Happy joined our campaign a couple of sessions in the campaign 0, and he came in with complete amnesia, so he remembers absolutely nothing about his past. You've only really got one hint, Dave, don't you?
Yes, a demon's. What's a demon's?
Two things actually. A possessed person did call him Godfried.
Godfrey.
And he does have a tattoo of the god Tal on his skin, who was the god of nature in the Warhammer Old World. I'll just move over like this. Okay, moving on. You happy to move on, Dave? Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just go ahead.
Go, Jess. Let's hear about Celine.
Hi, my name is Selene Hartwang, and I'm quite simple, really, and only daughter to Celestine and Roger Hartwang, and I'm a messenger from Altdorf, and I've got big dreams of one day delivering a message to the Emperor himself. I run from place to place, day to day, delivering messages, and I'm friends with the butcher's boy. Maybe more, maybe not. Just a simple life, really. Or at least I thought.
Brilliant.
Celine is not a child.
Yes.
Let's get this out of the way. Celine's not a child.
No.
She's just
6'2" as well.
simple.
Yeah. I don't know how many
6'2"
times
lanky.
Rupert has called her a child by accident.
Celine is that person in the foreground in the picture. She's got like short boyish hair and she's tall, really skinny. She's like 6'2", 19 years old, 6'2", skinny, like lanky.
And she is, as per Jess's request at the beginning of Campaign 0, she is frequently mistaken for a boy or a man. This does happen more than you think to her. Okay, moving on to our craziest player in the group, by a long shot, Mr. Gobel.
Yee.
Hello.
There you go. That's all you need to know. We could
sorry.
do
I just blanked.
We could leave it at that and just let everybody get to know you naturally, not know what you are, know nothing about you. Gobel is this big crazy guy with ginger hair in the background and a big chunk of metal hanging out of his teeth.
Try and guess which one he is there.
I'll leave this to you. You can go ahead and explain Gobel, or you can leave it and move on. It's completely your decision, buddy. Whatever you think is best for him.
I mean, it's not too much of a worry to tell you that I am a Sigma disciple. I want everybody to know it. I am allowed and very much devoted to the one and true God. And heretics are awful.
And what would you say is Gobel's favourite way to show he loves Sigmar?
True flagellation, of course.
So I'm just going to explain this for the D&D players who won't know what flagellation is. Flagellation is when you whip yourself to prove to your god how much you love them.
Shame.
It's all in the wrist.
They are his weapons.
Yeah. So the reason that it's one of the reasons that the characters failed campaign 0 by not catching Conrad is because the only guy who knew where Conrad was, Gobel killed him twice.
The music's a tad loud.
Yeah, let me bring it down. It is a bit swelly. It swells and goes up and down. So just let me know if it does it again. It's like my ass.
Whoa.
So yeah, Gobel killed the guy who knew the answer. Not once, because the guy came back to life when he was possessed, and then Gobel killed him again when they tried to bargain for the information. So he's in his own words, he's a lovely, lovely, crazy loose cannon. And then last, obviously, and not least at all, we have Ingrid. Jenny, do you want to tell us about Ingrid?
Yeah. Ingrid is a beautiful bod from Boggenhaven. If you're looking for a good time, you have found it. Ingrid can show you any and all hotspots in the city, and if you're looking for something a little different, well, Ingrid might know the place or the person for your needs. She is not a fan of witch hunters. Also, the bod is kind of taking some working out. Like, I'm not really sure what a bod is, so we're kind of figuring that out as it goes along. Like half charlatan, half prostitute, kind of in the middle. I'm not sure.
Something like that. For what a bod is, we've been trying to figure
Either one
out.
or the other. But
You'll meet some bods in the campaign, hopefully, and you know they're very. The problem with bods is they're very varied career. No, there's not really one thing that they do. So yeah, we'll figure it out. Could be a prostitute,
Yeah.
Could be
Instead of a jack of all trades, kind of like a Jane of all trades.
Yes.
Yes, a Jane of all trades.
A jack off of all trades.
Hey!
I was waiting for that. Yeah.
That's her street name.
Oh. Okay. So, let's get into it. Let's start this off, right? Okay. So, I did release a little video, like I said, with the introduction, but I'm just going to read it out again for anyone who's missed it, alright? Several weeks ago, you left Schilderheim to return to Altdorf. To return to the place you had met those many months ago, when you made that whimsical blood oath to one another, that rainy, drunken night. Life since then has taken many strange turns. Ill-fated marriage proposals, murdered female compatriots of the night, and of course the darkness of a great enemy. Word had reached you that your old adversary, Conrad Gansfried, the very man whom had driven you from Altdorf those many months ago, was publicly tried, found guilty of heresy and burned alive by a group of young, dauntless witch hunters. Praise Sigmar. Let me hear it go, Bell.
Praise Sigma!
There you go. And so your old reason for fleeing Altdorf vanished. Still, you had made a life in Schilderheim, A penurious one at that, but still a life. So why live? Well, your reasons for leaving are between you and the gods, and anyone who you choose to tell. For on the road to Altdorf, you find yourself just 7 days' travel away, on foot. But with the dark clouds of Ria's reign on the horizon, the weather is about to take a drastic turn, and you must find a coach to the city or face the roads of the Empire wholly unprepared for the predations of the cold weather in Yardrung. In the video I say Jardrung, and I looked it up, it's actually Yardrung. The J is Y, don't know why.
Like German.
Yes,
like
German
yeah.
shenanigans. I'm gonna lower the music down a little bit.
Shenanigans, yeah.
Uber shenanigans. Okay, just gonna bring the music down my ears a little bit. After walking until your feet ache with the long roads left behind, you descend.
Me feet!
Your feet are gone.
What the fuck?
Oh, Sigmar has taken my feet.
This is a dark campaign.
Yeah, you start with no feet. There you go. How grim is that? Okay, guys, straight off the bat, you all have no feet. So figure that out. Figure that fucking
roll
out.
for feet.
Crawl to Altdorf. That's why you need a coach.
What's my crawl movement?
8 yards. After walking until your feet ache with the long roads left behind, you descend over a small hill upon the road only to see hope ahead. The coach and horses inn. Salvation, but from what? The degradations of travel on foot in the freezing rain? Or perhaps a deeper, darker fear of unknown, anonymous mediocrity? Try say that 3 times. Or maybe just salvation from the dark nights on the road along the forest's wicked edge. For the Empire's shrouded roads are dark and dangerous, but not nearly as dark and dangerous as where they lead, for the predations of the ruinous powers are everywhere, and none are as dangerous as the enemy within.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun, indeed.
My vote's on Ludwig because the big purple circles around his head.
Hey, I've already been fucking mutated.
Oh
My
my
skin's
god.
purple.
That's actually a Slaneshi nipple.
Yeah.
Right on his
I just
face.
whip out a random boob.
This one isn't
Where the
even
fuck did this
mine.
come from? I like it.
Just let you know, Daryl. I did that.
Is that payment for 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
Yes.
That's how
Payment
petty I
received.
am.
Message received. Message received.
That's how petty I am.
Yeah, the same thing. Okay, so I just want to explain to you guys about coaching inns. Okay, this is not the most exciting subject, but it is something you guys should know because you will have been in coaching inns on your journey from Schilderheim. So coaching inns are found throughout the old world. They serve as stopping places for weary travellers and allow coachmen to change horses on long journeys and to repair any damage to their vehicles. Coaching inns are also used by road wardens as temporary bases and as holding cells for any criminals captured on the dangerous byways of the Empire. In times of unrest, coaching inns act as strongholds for the local populace, who flock behind their stout walls to avoid rampaging mercenaries, beastmen or goblins. But in more peaceful times, coaching inns are a welcome place to rest. Coaching inns are usually independently owned, but chains of inns owned by coaching companies, often called coaching houses, can be found on the well-travelled routes. The owners of the inns make their living not only from their paying guests, but also from rents paid by various coaching houses that use their facilities, and from a small fee paid by the state army to supply the road wardens. This is considered a medium-sized inn, the one we're talking about here, the Coach and Horses Inn. Some are far larger, resembling castles more than inns, while others consist of nothing more than a bar, a few bedrooms, and a stable. So that is what a coaching inn is. You are all welcome.
Are we there?
So yeah, so basically you stand upon the road and now the thing you have to understand about Warhammer is that on the roads, cities, towns and villages are like islands of order in a sea of forest. Okay? So the roads all just go through, most of the roads go through, and there's just forest, thick, dense forest on both sides of the road. So it's like you're basically, when you're on a road in the Empire, it's like you're on the ocean in a boat. almost, because if you veer off the road, it's almost certain death. So the road leading up, it's a well-paved road because you're close enough to Altdorf. It's a well-paved road that leads up, and you guys can see a walled building in the distance with a giant sign on the outside of a large kind of carved-in coach, which would make you guys understand that this is indeed a coaching house. It's about 3 o'clock in the day. This could be your ticket to get a coach to Altdorf.
I just kind of...
Yep.
I will turn to Selene, and I'll just go, so are we going to stop off here, or continue?
I really hope so. My feet hurt. They hurt so much. I think they've fallen off.
And I'm pretty sure if Gobel doesn't get his porridge, there's just going to be...
You said there was porridge back there.
Yes, I thought there would have been. I just turn around. Yes, I thought there would have been, but there seemed not to be. I think we'd make haste, everyone, no? Or does anyone choose to walk past this haven?
No way. I'm going in. And Celine's just gonna kind of orb and walking for ages, kind of waddle into the.
Celine,
John Wayne.
And I kind of then go back to Ludwig and be like, Ludwig, I seem to. What I'm trying to say is, and I kind of look at Ingrid and make sure she's not listening. I haven't got any money. I kind of just make sure that Ingrid doesn't hear me say that he hasn't money.
I think we're all fucking broke now, mate. Speaking of myself and Ingrid, we just got out of jail there, so anyway, our faces aren't recognised is good enough for me, money or not.
Yeah, we need to talk about that, actually. Oh, that's another thing. Let's just get into this before Celine gets
my fucking worries, mate.
Yeah, let's just get in here before Celine gets in trouble or Gobel gets us in trouble. One or the other. Go on.
Okay.
And I just start walking into the coaches.
So you all press on towards the coaching house, and it's almost as you come kind of just up the hill over it. Like I said, it looks like it's going to rain. It might not rain today. It's definitely going to rain tomorrow. And you walk along. You come up to the massive gates. Now these are sturdy enough gates made of strong oak, and it's almost as if somebody knows you're coming because the gates just suddenly open in front of us. And charging towards you guys find a coach that is exiting the coaching house. And I mean, it just comes dashing out very, very quickly.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
I jump out of the way if it's going to hit me.
You don't need to jump out of the way, but you just need to walk. You can just walk aside, and as it comes running out, you see basically it's a Four Seasons coach. You guys will be very familiar with what they look like. They're one of the biggest coaching companies in the Empire. It's got the big Four Seasons logo on the side of it. And on the front of it, on every coach, there's always 2 coachmen. And they're always well armed. They usually always carry a blunderbuss. So as they come charging out, one of them is lighting up a pipe on the side while the other stares as they kind of just run past you. The big feather in his hat just kind of billowing in the wind. They shoot out off the road on. They go towards Altdorf. So you've missed that coach now. And you guys can see there's a porter kind of standing there on the other side. The porter is essentially the guy who takes the coaches in and helps them leave. He's the one who kind of gets the horses out of stables and stuff like that and winds them. So the porter is that kind of guy. And he's kind of just standing there with a kind of big saggy face and grey hair. He's just kind of a big looking face. He goes, "Yeah, you coming in, or you just going to stand out there on the road?"
I'm coming in, and I'm just gonna go in.
Our room's over there.
Thank you.
So late, would you? Oh, okay, she's gone. Let's go, guys. I think they're walking after her.
He kind of eyes you, Gobble, as you walk by.
Hello.
Hello.
Alright,
day.
mate. Give him a pat on the back.
He kind of gives you kind of a squint at his left eye as if he's giving you the stink eye. You know, like the Hobbit in Lord of the Rings who has the little broom and it's like
Proud feet.
I give him a big smile.
Yeah, and he kind of closes the door behind us, and you can see kind of now one guy can push the door closed, but he gets this big kind of latch that he just slots it. It would take a battering ram to get this door down, probably. Right, so you guys are in the coaching house, right? So you stand
First seat at table or whatever I find, I'm gonna find it, and I'm just gonna sit down and be like, oh, my feet.
Just before you just go in, so you arrive in the inn's courtyard. Just to kind of to set the scene before you go into the bar room. It is bustling with activity. The smell of fresh manure is heavy in the air. A couple of ostlers can be seen outside the stables, busily rubbing down a team of 4 horses. From the inn itself, where he pointed at the bar room was, you get the delicious smell of cooking and the sound of merry laughter coming from it. And after being on the road for as long as you guys have, the sound of other people laughing and making merriment and not dealing with the constant stress of traveling on foot on the road does kind of lift your spirits a little bit, just to kind of sit to hear that. You see in the courtyard, you see a large coach is sitting there, okay? It bears the livery of Ratchet Lions, another coaching company. Ratchet Lions of Altdorf is a coaching house that, rumour has it, is struggling to survive in the face of competition from the Four Seasons company. The coach you just saw leave was Four Seasons. This is Ratchet Lions. It looks like a fairly decent coach. There's no horses attached to it. There's no coachman on it. There's no luggage on it, which would kind of give you guys the impression that this coach may be parked for the night, or at least for a while.
Shall we inquire?
Who said that?
Shall we inquire?
Oh,
That was a metagame moment. Just gonna be Goble from now on.
Ingrid's gonna say, do we have any money to get a coach?
that's there. I wanted to really speak that before Celine started to charge our little feet in.
Actually, DM, do my
I broke-
pockets deceive me? I might have a little bit of money.
You guys should have money.
I've zilch. Zero.
Didn't you do income
Zanada.
endeavors? In Children?
Yeah, and I had to pay to fucking learn how to use a stick.
Yeah.
I thought it was start of the campaign. We were all 0 money again.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Literally had
No, you keep your
literally
money.
had to pay to learn how to use a stick.
Looky here.
But, like,
I
how
have
much
39 pennies and a silver shilling.
But I thought
I
you
have
had
a
more
shilling.
shillings than that.
I tried to get reputation, and I lost a hip. Remember?
Ah, correct. Yes. Okay.
Oh, I have money. Okay.
Well, maybe.
I say that in my head. Do you have money for your seat? No,
Gobel like starts like checking all his pockets and goes, I think I have something. And then deep in one pocket he whips out and go, yes, here. And he puts out 4 bronze pennies. Or
Brass pennies, you.
Brass
heretic.
pennies. What did you
Ingrid's gonna say keep them for a moment, Goble, and maybe we should find out how much a carriage is.
I was actually literally thinking the same thing. But I think you would be the best face to go up and talk to them, because I don't know about you, but I don't. Not the most pleasant smelling at the moment after that walk.
I am. I actually have perfume.
I'm pretty sure I shot myself walking up that hill earlier, so yeah. I agree.
Well, that's the smell I was really talking about, but I didn't really want to point it out.
I got you, Rupert. Don't worry, mate.
It really did test my fate walking behind you.
It's pretty heavy in my britches.
Having worked mostly with women, Ingrid is going to look and be like, is this what it's like traveling with men? She's going to go, Cillian, you come with me then. And she's going to link Cillian in the arm. And we're going to
I found a seat and I'm sitting in it and I'm just like rubbing my feet like.
No, you guys haven't gone in yet. You guys are still outside. You have to go in.
All right, okay, yeah. Then I'll link arms with Ingrid and be like, "Please, can we go find a seat?"
We need to find out how much this is. I'm sure the carriage is comfortable, Celine.
I hope so.
Celine, how are you supposed to be a runner if you're going to be complaining about your feet all the
I
time?
run short distances. I don't walk across continents.
You might need
Okay,
to one day,
true.
Celine, for the Emperor.
I know, but I didn't expect it this soon.
Tomorrow, Celine starts her endurance training.
She's gonna
so-
download that walking to Rivendell app or whatever.
1 minute walk, 1 minute run. So I linked
Lord.
Celine.
And I just tell Ludwig, maybe we'll find you in an outhouse.
Or maybe a nappy. That might be better. I will promise I won't do it again.
As I hear that, Darrell, me and Celine quicken up a bit to go over to you. Whoever is standing near the coach.
Okay. Just to give you guys... No. The coach outside, nobody's around it.
Okay.
It's very likely whoever is the coachman, whoever the coachmen are inside the bar. That's probably where they are. Probably getting their
What
daily
was the
supper or
name
something.
of these coaches?
These coaches were called the Ratchet Lion.
Ratchet Line.
The other one's like the Four Seasons.
Four Seasons.
Four
sounds
Seasons
fancy.
was the other
It's
one.
the other
That's-
company.
Yeah, that's
The
the one that came
blasted
barging
out,
out.
yeah.
That's the big, huge company. Ratchet Lions is kind of... You guys kind of know from your travels, Ratchet Lions is usually kind of like a more expensive coaching line.
Oh, Marks and Spencer's and Lidl, basically.
More
No.
expensive, but it's going out of business. I wonder.
Oh,
Maybe like-
brand.
Maybe like Marks and Spencer's and Tesco. And then
Oh.
for the Americans, I have no idea what your version of Marks and Spencer's would be.
Walmart and
it would
Target.
Be like,
Walmart
no,
and
because
Target.
they're kind of the same. I would say like Walmart and
Chick-fil-A.
Kroger, maybe.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Oh yeah, Damo, you're right. Yeah, Costco. Yeah.
That's the most expensive of the fast casuals.
Costco
Okay.
is bussin'.
Just before
Right.
we enter in, can I walk in last and just make sure, other than those two carriages, are there any like horses tied up or any like luggage or anything? Is there anything else tied up outside?
Are you asking us anything you can steal?
No, just to look, just to see, like, give me a peek as to who might be in here.
Oh, you're gonna peek inside the inn, is it?
I'm having a look around. Other than those two coaches, are there any horses tied up or anything like that?
Yes, there are. There's a couple of Ostiers, whatever the fuck they're called, over by the stable, and they're brushing 4 horses. That,
The 4 horses.
you know, like thinking about it, there is like a couple of other. There's quite a lot of horses in the stable because a lot of coachmen would swap their horses here. If you get me.
Okay.
So they'd run their horses till they're exhausted. They'd get here, and then they'd let the horses rest, and they'd get fresh horses, and on they go if they were in a hurry. Messengers and stuff like that would be a big part of what they do. So there would be quite a few horses in the stables, but there are predominantly 4 big kind of horses at the front that are being brushed down. They likely came in on this coach.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Ingrid is going to go and be like, well, let's see if they're in the inn. And she's going to walk in.
Let's see if they're in the
Yeah,
inn and you're going to walk in. Okay. Does everybody walk in, or is it just Ingrid?
All the inns.
Yeah, follow, don't mind
I'm
saying
linked
that,
with Ingrid.
You know,
I'll walk in
Gobel, he
last.
lurks in the back.
Oh yeah. I'll be in front of Goble.
Okay. So, the inn's bar room is a bright and cheerful place. Upon opening the door and entering, you can smell fine foods, cooking, and hear the laughter of the 2 coachmen of the coach outside as they drink liberally together. From across the room, you notice the icy stare of a finely dressed young woman. She sits at a table with 2 other women. One is tall and heavily built, while the other lady is a small and mousy looking kind of lady in kind of poorer clothes.
Daryl,
Yeah?
when you say heavily built,
No heavily built is she?
I'm talking, she's
Hefty, like.
broad shoulders, she's wearing leather armor, she's quite clearly a
Is there
fighter
anything
of
else
sorts.
broad in her?
No.
Okay.
No. She kind of looks like the type of woman you
This
might
is
not
supposed to
want
be a fancy world, but okay.
No, Dave, this isn't your D&D world where all women are heavy set. Heaving breasts. No, she does not have heaving breasts. And sitting at another table, you can see a young man is sitting. He appears to be absorbed in a book. Leaning on the
Now,
bar.
Carol,
Sorry, yeah.
Sorry, this is an important question. Does he look wealthy?
No.
Okay.
He looks kind of.
does not look at him.
I didn't even say who. Someone in that chair.
Hey, why is that book reading itself?
No, Jenny, to be honest, he wouldn't be Ingrid's type at all. Well, maybe he would be. He's kind of got like a mushroom kind of bowl haircut that kind of grows down. He's kind of got like, he's clearly trying to grow a beard, but not very successfully. And he's kind of wearing more robes. He looks more like an academic than a wealthy
Does he look
sort.
like he'd have money for a coach? That's
He
more
definitely
what I'm
doesn't
getting
look poor, but he doesn't look wealthy.
at. Okay.
either. He
Alright,
looks
yeah.
academically inclined. He seems really bet into his book. He's a skinny little fella.
Okay.
Darkwad looking ass.
A fucking nerd, bro.
Let's get him.
Take his face.
Take his lunch money. They're leaning on the bar. So you've got the little nerdy guy sitting there. You got in the back, you've got the well-dressed woman with the heavy set woman and the kind of poorer looking younger woman. And then leaning on the bar is a kind of foppish gentleman who stares closely at you as you walk in before returning his gaze back at the bar. A thin-looking barman and a plump innkeeper are behind the bar. Above the bar, standing on a guano-stained wooden beam, is what appears to be a black crow. Before you can do much more than take in the scene, the fat and effusive landlord comes waddling towards you. He smiles warmly and greets you with a hail of chatter. Greetings, welcome to the Coach and Horses. Do have a seat. Take this one by the fire where you'll be nice and warm. Would you like drinks and food? Yes? Of course, drinks first. How foolish of me. As he prattles, okay, he continues to talk. You guys can't get a word in. The crow struts around on the beam above the bar, repeating his tone almost perfectly, but mixing the words up. Welcome to the seat. Take a nice by the foolish. Would you drink by the horses? Really kind of just imitating his words completely incorrectly.
Crow? The bird?
Crow, yes, the crow is imitating them, yeah.
Piracy!
Oh, don't buy that. Don't buy that. That's just my crow, Blackie. Don't mind him. So, you travelled long. Weather's going to get pretty bad, of course. Take a seat. Come on. Right here. He pulls a chair out for you. Selene goes, you look tired. Look like your feet are practically about to fall off.
Oh, I just fall into the chair and I'm like, my feet.
He looks at Restius. Would you care to take a seat?
Ingrid takes a seat.
Trouble takes a seat.
Yes.
Who
We
wants
got
drinks?
privy.
Privy's outside to the back.
Well, could we have a moment to think about what we want to drink?
Of course, take as many moments as you want. The weather here is positively treacherous tomorrow, I hear. I heard about the rain from the heavens. Rhea truly does cry on this day.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'd be hoping to move on tomorrow.
Oh, move on.
So-
Yes, of course, moving on. Yes, we have coaches that come here all the time. His chin kind of wobbles as he says that. Coaches come here all the time, of course. However, I do believe, sadly, the last coach has indeed left for the day.
Oh, no. How much would a room be in the...
Oh, a room,
in-
of course you want a room, but let's get drinks settled first, shall we? Drinks settled first. We brew our own beer here, right in the Coach and Horses Inn. I'm the landlord, Gustav. And we also have a variety of imported wines.
That sounds amazing. I just need a
Is
minute
water
to
free?
see.
Water is free, of course.
I'll have a glass of water.
I'll have a water, please.
Glass of water? Oh, come on. I'll have a beer. You've travelled long on the road.
No,
It could rain.
it's just for the walk. It's just for the walk. We'll get the beers later. The water first.
Okay, water coming up. Water coming up. Jug of water. He
I-
literally
I'll
walks off
have-
in the middle of you talking, Ingrid. He grabs, he goes, come on. And yeah, the kind of skinny kind of barman who's behind it, he's a real miserable looking fucker, the guy. The tin looking barman, he's kind of just doing something on it, with a pump, he's like changing something on it. And he goes, happen. Big jug of water for the guests here. And he kind of waddles back over with the water, plants it down the table. This guy is very excited. Now, What is that? What drinks would you like?
I'd like how much is a glass of wine?
Oh, we don't sell glasses of wine, unfortunately. We sell them by the bottle.
How much is a bottle of wine?
Well, it depends. What are you looking for? The cheap stuff, the good, the medium stuff, or the really good Tillian wine.
The medium stuff.
Okay, that'll be 4 shillings for the bottle.
4 shillings.
The poor stuff.
Do you know how hard it is to import stuff to the Coach and Horses Inn? It's a dangerous business travelling on the road with goods. There's no rivers!
Well, how much is the poor stuff?
2 shillings. And it's not poor, it's still quite good. It's a stallion fine wine. Yes.
How much is a room for the night, though?
A room. Of course, a room. Of course, a room! Let me get that up.
Just so you know, I know how much I have for wine.
Daryl, you're just reminding me of Radas the man.
Yeah. I'm expecting to see some fucking toenails in this fucking glass.
Not at all. Okay.
I think B
something
said
else.
something about Jenny being a bit louder than everyone else.
That's just because Jenny is louder than everybody else.
That's my natural loud booming tone.
Wow.
Just saying.
I would lower it down, but we all know I don't know how.
Daryl can do it from the Discord though.
Fuck, I have a mic here for you, Jen, and I keep forgetting to give it to fucking...
Oh, thanks, Dave. That's
Yeah, it's fine.
You're gonna sound so professional.
Thank you.
ASMR with Jenny.
Yeah. And I'll just be here. Ingrid walks up to the coachman as I'm tapping my nails on the mic. How much
We'll
for
get
a
them
ride?
like the air ones.
Yeah. How much for a ride on the...
I'll just
Turning
take
into a
room
Monty
free.
Python sketch.
No, I had.
I say Ludwig is.
Half the prices, but you keep talking. Go on.
I said Ludwig is crab walking out the door so he can like
Discreetly
put
drop
the
a
privy
juice.
and get rid of this lump in his pants.
Daryl, look,
Jeez.
we
This
should just
lump.
make it easy now. Maybe 4 pennies for a night at the inn.
No.
We can sleep out with the horses.
That's convenient. Goebel has exactly 4 pennies.
Yay.
I'll come back to you on the price of the room. I do believe though that it's about. Don't quote me on this. I think it's 4 shillings for a private room for the night, and I think it's.
And how much for the horrible rooms?
Public rooms that smell like balls.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so the common rooms, the cost per night is 50. So you guys, for the common room, of course, we have quite a few beds left. It'll be 15 pfennigs and for a witted bed, and 10 pfennigs without a bed.
I'm going to be smart about this. And how many beds are in the room?
Oh, a couple of beds. I haven't
How
counted
many?
in quite a while now that you think about it. Do you know, I knew a gentleman, okay, who had an inn over the other side of Middenheim, and I swear he had the most comfortable, manyest beds I had ever seen in an inn. He had an entire stable just of beds. I was thinking, wasn't I only saying to you the other day, Happen, I should probably go about getting more beds for the room? Yes, wasn't I? I did say that, yes. There's plenty of beds.
How many of them have been sold?
Oh, let's see, off the top of my head, the gentleman, 2, I think.
So other than that, the room's free?
Yes. If you wish to stay in a bed, it's 15 pfennigs. If you wish without a bed, it's only 10. Very affordable. The Coach and Horses Inn, very affordable indeed.
Okay. That's actually not too bad.
Is there any way we can, let's say, work for a bed?
Oh no.
Okay.
Hold on.
That's my
ha-
friend outside wanted to know.
Ah, yes, of course.
I'm just going to look to the others while he's talking, and I'm going to go, who can afford their own bed?
I don't really mind about a bed. I just don't want to be on my feet.
Have you got the coins, Cillian?
I've got some.
Have you got 15 brass pennies?
Oh yeah.
So you have it, Ludwig. Do you have 15 brass pennies?
They say my trip to the privy was uneventful.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, you went to the privy, you walked outside, and one thing is certain, it does look like it might rain soon. You go, you do your business, and then you walk back to the bar room. And as you walk in, Ingrid is asking the question about how many beds there is. So you kind of come in at that part of the conversation.
Perfect.
Quickly dipped his ass in a barrel of water.
Yeah.
I just said to the nearest lad, don't drink out of that. It's
So
tainted.
Ludwig, you have 15 pennies.
For a bed, right? Well, how much is a pint?
The floor's
Oh.
only 10.
Well, the pints. It's a good thing you asked me. Because a pint will only cost you 2 pfennigs.
2 pfennigs. Nice. I have enough for a bed.
Is that 2 brass pennies, 2 pfennigs?
Yeah. Fennigs
Oh, yeah.
is what you call pennies. They're all the nickname for them is shrapnel as well.
I'm gonna lean over to Rupert and be like, Rupert, do you want a beer?
No, I'll have the water. Thanks, Celine. I think I'll stay outside tonight. It's a
No.
nice night.
No.
Rupert, we'll work it
No,
out.
it's
That's
no
why I'm
problem
here.
at all. It's no problem at all. So it looks like it's
We
gonna
can
be a lovely
bunk
night.
together, Rupert. I've cleaned my arse.
Oh, I'm afraid that's not allowed. Everybody must pay for their fair share. Everybody must pay the 10 pfennigs if they wish to stay in the common room. You
Daryl,
understand?
I ask if Rupert wants to stay outside. Now this is bad. What night is it? How's the moon looking? Is it got a greenish to
Well,
you?
like I said,
or-
it's gonna. The heavens are gonna burst open either today or tomorrow. So he could be
Okay.
outside in the rain. Yeah. Now,
Alright.
the
Fucking
innkeeper
die
does
out
say,
there.
as long as you're not any trouble,
Yeah.
I will have no issue with you staying within the walls.
Okay.
I will be in.
That's awful
You won't
nice.
even know I'm here.
But not the common room, obviously. He's saying you can stay within the walls. It basically means you can sleep inside the walls.
What about a bit of nosh? How much is that?
Well, that depends. If you just want a simple bowl of soup or some bread and cheese, it should be only 3 pfennigs. And for a small pot of beef stew that I have over there, which is fantastic. It's my grandfather's recipe, and he's from Ostland. Now, let me tell you about that, okay? I have the most...
Hold on a minute. Oh, I don't give a fuck about whatever made that beef stew.
Of course. Beef stew is six pfennigs anyway for a small pot. And I also have a various selection of pies that were baked in the kitchen just this morning. They will be call you 6 shillings as well.
Any porridge, no?
I
know. I'm not the only
tomorrow
one
morning.
who's dying for a bit of porridge.
Tomorrow morning I'll also have some porridge for only 3 pfennigs. Cheapest in the whole area. But
Goebel stands up and puts the 4 pennies out to his hand.
Yeah.
How about tonight we have the porridge?
Oh, the oats aren't on. I'll tell you what. He literally takes the 4 and he doesn't even he scrapes them from the table onto his big fat hand and he kind of puts them into his little pouch by his belt and goes, I'll bring you some soup and a little bit of bread and cheese. How does that sound?
It's close enough, I guess.
Of course. And he kind of leans in and he goes, I always have it. And it gets real right into your ear, right? Almost like he's breathing into your ear hole. I always have quite admired your kind of followers of our praise and blessed God, Sigma. I'll throw in a free little dash of beer. How does that sound? Yes, of course it does. He kind of leans back and he goes, soup, beer. Looks at you, Rupert. What about you?
I'll pipe up and I'll say, how much was that beef stew?
6 pfennigs.
I'll give him the 6 and I'll say, how much will a piece of bread with that?
Oh, well, I'll just throw that in. Don't worry
Oh,
about that.
thank you.
But you
Can I
didn't
have two
finish reading you
bits
the
then?
menu. The menu is extensive, and I have some other selections. Would you like to hear about? He completely he's
No,
interrupting
please.
all of his. He keeps interrupting us, right? So this is not me being
Right.
a dick.
I'm gonna walk off then, Daryl, if he does that over to the 2 coachmen. If he just doesn't stop.
Okay, wait. As you walk off, Ingrid, he finishes what he's saying, and then of course for 12 pfennigs. Or perhaps even, if you want to go a bit more, a shilling. For a full plate of the daily roast, sausages and vegetables. All on one big plate. Truly a feast for the heroic of the roads. The road wardens love it.
1 beef stew and 2 bits of bread, please.
Coming right up. And for you, Mr. Privy.
Oh, Ludwig, I'd rather not be known as Mr. Privy, thanks.
Ludwig,
If there's any girls here, that'd be quite embarrassing.
No, of course not, of course not. I'm ashamed. Oh, what do you want?
Give us 2 points, 2 beds, and 2 bits of bread and cheese here.
Okay, so first up, click on the payment please there. Celine.
It's good as fuck.
Oh, that is
class.
good. Oh.
And for you, Go Bell, click on that there.
Oh, that's deadly.
And then
Or just so handy, man.
you wanted, what was it, Ludwig?
2 beers, 2 breads, and 2 beds. And it's gonna pay for the
Beers,
whole lot.
So,
bread, and
Bread and cheese will
bitches.
just cost you 3 pfennigs, okay? Because you get you get enough of it to eat, like. There that is, and then you wanted 2 beers. So just click that twice. So the first one, the 3
Click the
3
bottom one
pfennigs,
twice.
click that, and then the next one, click that twice. And you guys just double check to make sure it's coming off your character sheet.
Oh.
Should be.
Yeah, come on, it's pretty good.
It's gone. The pay button goes away once I click it once.
Oh, does it? I'll put it in for you again. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, yes, of course. He takes all the payment, and he goes, who's left? Oh! He looks over at you, Ingrid. Mister, do you want food?
Yes, could I have the bread and cheese?
Of course, there it is. There you go.
Could I get 2 of them?
Yep, there you go. And he kind of takes the money off you. Okay, he runs over to you. He kind of waddles over to you, Ingrid, and puts his hand out, his big, fat, sweaty hand in front of you. Thank you. Coming right up. Oh, it's so good to have guests today, and when it's not raining, it's not too bad. He literally turns around while talking aloud and goes towards the bar and continues to talk as he preps all this for you with the barman, Herpin, okay?
Gobel's gonna look at everybody and go, he doesn't seem to be there, does he?
Well, if you're noticing that, Goble, he's proper fucking mad, isn't he?
I didn't want to be rude because he's let me stay in the walls, but he was so annoying.
Hey, I got 2 beds for a reason, Rupert.
And I got a nice beef stew and the 2 bread to share with you as well.
Oh, actually, I forgot the charges for the beds.
Yeah.
I did not get a bed.
You did not get a bed.
But he's
you
already
get
walked
4.
away there.
Well, oh, that's okay. He would have taken. No, I'll just charge you for the rooms now, okay? Because there's no way Gustav's going to let you away with it.
Go on, take my last brass penny, bleed me dry.
Technically, you've lost your last brass penny because he slid the 4 into his hand, but we'll let it slide.
Yeah, that was compensation for my room.
Alright, so the common room, we have Ludwig. Are you staying in a bed or not a bed?
A bed.
Bed, okay, so click on that. Rupert, you're not paying anything.
15.
15 for a bed, yeah.
Never mind.
And
for another
then Celine, not a bed?
Oh, not a bed.
Okay, so click on that. And then Gobel, you're kind of... I have no money left there.
He's used to sleeping outside. If there's like any cover where the horses are, he'll just chill with them.
Yeah, well, yeah, you could stay with Rupert. You still could
You get shot by a stable boy.
Many a nights with Rupert.
And then Ingrid,
Congratulations.
what are you doing?
Ingrid's gonna work the room a bit, and then if she has to pay for a bed, she will.
She says she's not going to pay for a bed, yeah?
Not at the moment, if that's okay.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's no problem. Okay, yeah, Jenny, you're honor bound to tell me if you are staying in that room and I haven't charged you for it, okay?
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
honor
no,
bound,
yeah.
okay?
Honor bound.
So,
Honor.
while you guys are kind of tucking into your food, Ingrid kind of you're heading over to the coachman, yeah?
Yeah. Now, as I'm walking over, I'm going to give Celine an eye to come over with me. You know,
Am I eating at this point?
Yeah, the food's kind of getting laid out. You haven't eaten yet, though.
All right, okay. I'll shove the plate over to Rupert and be like, Rupert, you can start, but please leave me at least the bread. And I'll get up and go with Ingrid.
sorry, I just imagine you bringing the bowl of stew with you. Talking to these 2 handsome men. Sorry.
All right.
All
um,
right.
so yeah, we walk over to the coachman, Daryl.
Okay, give me a second here now. So just to kind of describe the coachman to you, right? So you can see kind of the one on the right sitting at the table. He's a sandy kind of haired and dark bearded, and he is of medium height. But he disguises it. Yeah.
Daryl, sorry, someone asked, is this meant to be the right screen, or is
Yeah.
this like a
Yeah.
okay.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
This is the right screen. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
So he's kind of like sandy haired, dark bearded, medium height. He's probably in his 40s, definitely in his 40s. He's a good bit fatter than your average coachman, just a little bit. Kind of, you can tell from because he's in his 40s. You know, he's kind of gotten a little bit of 40s weight. And the other one, and they're both kind of laughing and they're drinking very heavily, Ingrid, right? The other guy is younger, bald, and they're just very indistinctive people. Like, they just look like coachmen. And the only difference in the two of them is one looks like he's kind of fatter in his 40s with the beard, the other's kind of bald, no kind of facial hair, kind of not as fat, and definitely not in his 40s, a lot younger. But they're just sitting there drinking, and yeah, he says to him, stick it right up your ass.
Sorry. That's what I say.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, how are you, love? What can I do for you?
I'm just wondering, are you the coachman for that coach outside?
Sure am. That's old Maria out there, that is.
Oh, that's a lovely name for a coach. I'm just wondering, when is she taking off?
Tomorrow morning.
Oh, and how much would it be for a seat on the coach?
Is the coach headed for Altdorf?
Oh shit, yeah. Where am I going?
Just get me out of here. I want to live. I'm on the way to hell.
I guess Ingrid might not last very long in this world if she's just going to get on a random coach with two strangers.
It's not heading. It's not heading all the way on to Altdorf. It's not heading all the way on to Altdorf. No, it's we're going to the Inn of Seven Spokes, which is a lot closer to Altdorf, so you can grab another coach from there and head on.
And how much is it?
Well, we're kind of full, so I've got to charge a certain rates. But what would you say it'd be, Holtz? Oh yeah, it'd be about 4 shillings per person, definitely.
Okay, thanks. And I'm just gonna turn around and walk away.
Ingrid's going to be like, 4 shillings? Oh, I don't think we have that. Would a lesser amount be okay?
Roll me a haggle check, Jenny.
As I do this, I'm going to say, it's better to have a half paid for seat than an empty seat.
Yeah, that's like you're haggling now, so give me a haggle.
Yeah. Okay, haggle.
I'm gonna get back to the table and sit down next to Rupert and be like,
4 shillings for the coach. We're bloody walking.
Is it a normal challenging rate? Oh, sorry.
Challenging, yes.
Yeah.
I would just hand the soup over with just the one bread, and it would look like it wasn't touched.
I'll look at it and be like,
What are you sharing?
No, this bread is lovely. And I just have like this one, like, just 2 slices of bread. I'll just have the slice of bread.
I'm just gonna hold out the spoon or the fork to him and be like,
It's okay.
You're on a point. All right, how about this? 3 shillings then.
3 shillings.
3 shillings per person, of course.
3 shillings. 3 shillings for 5 people.
No, per person. And you might have to go on the roof. That's actually quite a common thing for coaches.
Oh,
Yeah,
I only
it's a common thing with coaches.
I only have the 3 shillings.
Well, that'll get you a seat to Altdorf, won't it?
But I can't leave my sister here.
Sister? I thought that was a bloody bloke.
Don't offend her like that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but Jesus Christ.
As an apology.
Sigma Christ.
Are you not going to give me and my sister a lift for 3 shillings?
I'm sorry, look. I'm bound by the ratchet lines code of pricing, and as you can see, 3 shillings is the best I can offer.
Look, I look down and I just say, okay then. Well, maybe if you change your mind, you could let us know.
I don't think I can, but why don't you go talk to your friends and sort it out? Then you can come back to me and, see what you have. But otherwise, why don't you leave us to our drinking?
Ingrid walks away. And I go back to the table and I say, I got it down to 3 shillings per person.
3.
Chokes on his point.
So that's
Per
12
fucking person.
That's 12 pennies. 12 pfennigs.
The pain on my feet isn't that bad.
Now, you guys are a week away from Altdorf, but 2 days by coach.
Let me think. I feel like we're about a week away from Altdorf. 2
So he's
days.
going to say out loud enough for the two coach lads to hear.
walking.
I heard the Four Seasons could do better than that.
Oh,
They'll definitely give us better prices.
oh, why don't you wait for it to show up?
What?
Why don't
I
you
actually
wait
missed
for him
that.
to? Why don't you wait for him to show up?
Oh, okay. Ingrid is going to. I don't know. Sorry.
As you're kind of walking back
gonna-
to the table, the kind of foppish gentleman at the bar just kind of leans and goes, "Pardon me, madame.
Ingrid turns around.
If you will excuse me, but I do think that was a rather ungentlemanly way for them to speak to a lady as beautiful as you." He has a strong, thick Bretonian accent.
Okay.
I'm
Here
gonna
we
be
go
like
again.
mouthful, be like, he sounds like Jacques.
Oh yes. Are you Bretonian by any chance?
Oui, I sure am. I hail from the beautiful city of Paravon.
Oh, Ingrid's going to rub his bicep and be like, "Oh, I thought that sounded like such a handsome accent."
Oh, you are quite the lady, are you not? Yes.
Are you? And she's going to be. Are you by any chance traveling to
I just-
Altdorf?
I just want to explain what he looks like to you, Jenny, right?
I don't want to know.
He's
She's
in his
block
40s. Hang on, he's in his
Okay.
40s, and he kind of wears kind of like an embroidered shirt with kind of like, those kind of little ruffles that go down the middle. Down by his side,
Yeah.
he's got a sword, and by his other side, he's actually got a pistol.
Okay.
Oh God, how do I even describe this fella? Foppish can only describe so much.
Does he
don't know
look
what
like
published
the
means. I
skinny
don't
pirate
know.
from Pirates of the Caribbean? Do you know who I'm talking
Oh,
about? The
with the
tall,
one eye?
lanky, skinny pirate with one eye, yeah.
Oh god.
I was about to say, please describe him, Daryl, before the group does, and they just add all
Yeah,
this.
rude.
He's just one cyclops eye, and he's
It's a Schmiegel, Darrell. Gollum.
a hunchback.
You've already rubbed his bicep.
The old one.
He's
I
like,
am deformed.
no, he's kind of. He's got kind of like a
I am
perfectly
ugly.
trimmed mustache and long hair. He's got tanned skin He's got tanned skin similar to that of a farmer or a soldier, somebody who would be under the sun a lot.
Wait, Daryl, is this man actually handsome?
I'm just going to show you what he looks like. But
Yeah.
for those who will be
Hand it
listening,
over.
I'm just also going to describe it. He's got long hair. He's got kind of like a tanned kind of skin face. He's got kind of like a scar on his right cheek actually. A perfectly trimmed mustache and kind of looks like a little bit of rough around his chin. He's got that kind of nice kind of leather jacket with some kind of symbols running down his arm of kind of like a Bretonian kind of, but like the French symbols, like the House of Bourbon, and he
Is a Khal Drogo, Daryl?
has a drawn-on beauty mark right here.
Okay.
So I'm going to
Drawn-on beauty
show
mark.
this.
Victorian style
There
fella.
he is.
Oh,
He is definitely not handsome.
And I am ugly.
I said foppish, you said handsome.
I asked, was he? And you were like, well, you should have said no instantly.
Yeah, he looks like if
I-
Mr. Krabs was a person.
He's awful.
He's not that bad.
He's like, do you know what? He's like the Warhammer, the Warhammer version of, you know, your man from Moana. You know, the rock.
Well, I will say, I just want to say, right, that the Enemy Within campaign describes him as he is tall, handsome, and wears a lace-trimmed short and an embroidered jacket with breeches. He has long, dark, curly hair and an artificial beauty spot on his left cheek. My bad. Despite his foppish appearance, he's very capable of looking after him. Like, he looks like he can look after himself.
And that's
Looks
the
like a
picture
fish.
they provided.
So
That's the picture they provided. Yes.
That's
Now
handsome.
we know what the standard is for beauty in Warhammer.
Yeah, in the old world, I guess that's handsome. So anyway, back to it. He goes, perhaps I could, my lady, perhaps you and your gentlemen friends over there could join me for a game of cards, and we could, maybe you get lucky, and you could win your prize for your coach. Yes.
Well, I say, come over and ask my friends, and
Would you dare to introduce me? I am, by the way, I am so rude. He kind of grabs your hand, he leans over, puts his, he gives a perfect courtesy and kisses your hand. He goes, I am Felipe.
Okay. Ingrid, not used to the gentlemanly, like, no, oh, well, maybe she would be, I don't know. She kind of grabs his hand and brings him over, and she's like, this is an inner Felipe, and he is going to offer us a card game for a ride on a coach.
Bonjour, mon ami. I simply suggested that if you cannot afford the coach, perhaps we could win a game or two against me, and I love the sportsmanship of the game. And
Goebel stops drinking his soup and says, I don't gamble! And then goes back to just chowering into it.
Would Celine know what cards are, or have ever seen cards?
There is, so essentially the game, he kind of, yes, you guys would know, gambling's a pretty big thing in the Empire. 100%.
I never played no card games before. Only watched, and I don't know what I'm watching.
They're a quick step away from greed, and greed is heresy. You know this, Celine.
You're absolutely right, Goebel. I best not play then.
Oh, Celine, no.
Oh, are you
Do you
sure?
wanna
I would make it an easy game. We could play perhaps Scarlet Empress, a game you guys all do know how to play, generally.
Celine, do you want to spend the next week walking to Altdorf?
No.
Would Rupert? Would Rupert know?
Yeah, Rupert would know it, yeah. Scarlet Empress. You would have played it in Schilderheim, probably. It's a very common game.
Oh.
And what happens if we lose this game of yours?
Well, then I will win your money, but look, there are one of me and 5 of you. So would you not say the chances of you winning are far greater? And he does this with his nose. He seems to rub his nose a lot.
See if he's a little like swindly boy. Can I see his
Does his
body?
nose-
Wait, what game did you say
Has
it
he
was?
got a long pinky nail?
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Coke nail.
Yeah.
What game?
Scarlet Empress. Have you heard of it? You probably have.
Oh, actually, that's quite fun. Yes, I'm in.
Of course. Shall we set the table up after you are done eating, and we could have a quick game or two?
Ludwig is right. What do you want? Just money if you win?
Of course. I mean, we are playing for small amounts of money, for fun. You see, I am traveling to Altdorf myself, but as you can imagine, it is a boring journey, especially if you are alone. And nothing takes the edge off like a little card game. Would you agree?
Are you going to Altdorf too?
Well, I'm heading that way, you see.
But
Ingrid.
not Altdorf.
See what?
But not Altdorf.
We will see, we will not see. It depends.
What is your work like? What do you do? Why are you traveling?
He kind of goes, so many questions, and not even a game. I suck a lot more while I play. Perhaps we could play and suck, yes?
Ingrid laughs and she's like, oh, yes, of course. My God, this would be even better with a bottle of wine. She just leaves that hanging in the air.
Bakip! Parez-vous bottle for this table, for all of us.
Ingrid will always get her one.
A drink on Felipe?
I don't
How
drink, but
much?
thank you.
On me, my friend. It is good to have the company.
How much is it in for a hand of this maiden or other?
Oh, well, I had the conversation that you had, what the lady had here with the coachman. So perhaps we should keep it small and do it 2 shillings a hand, yes?
Can we just have a little group discussion before we?
Why don't you talk about it while I get the drinks? What would you like, man, me?
A glass of water, actually. Thank you.
Oh, come on, have something a little bit more big boyish, yes?
Do they have milk?
Oh, oui, of course I do.
I'll have a glass of milk then.
Glass of milk, coming right up. And you, sir, I heard you say your name was Ludwig to the barman. Is he correct?
Yeah, that's right. I'll have some of that really tasty, expensive wine he was chattering on about.
It is, of course. I will share the bottle. And you don't
You're a
drink.
good man.
And my fellow flagellator, would you like a drink?
Water, please.
Would you like some milk instead?
Oh no, that came from a cow.
Oui, yes. And the lady will have the wine. Okay, I'll be back shortly. Think about my offer. It is a once in a lifetime to play with the great Felipe. Oh, so my mother tells me. He walks off.
I'm going to turn to Goble and be like,
Goble, what do you mean it comes from a cow?
Celine, it's not important. Let's talk.
No,
no,
But,
no,
but Goble,
that's-
you love porridge. Porridge is made with milk.
No, it's made from porridge.
Celine, please
And
don't
milk.
ruin the man's. No. Okay, let's just have a conversation about the card first, and then we can talk about the milking.
So you're saying porridge comes from cows?
No. There's the oats and then there's the milk, and you put them together, and that's how you get porridge.
He said there's no porridge till tomorrow.
Yeah.
But he has half the milk.
The cows are sleeping, that's why we can't get the oats.
That might actually be because
Oh.
they do milk the cows in the early morning.
Goble's like, this sounds like
Yes, that makes sense, yes.
Okay, so let's get back on topic, guys.
Also, just
He is going to absolutely swindle us.
What does swindle mean?
Okay. We
He's
going to
gonna
get
fuck
robbed,
us over.
Celine.
Is he a thief?
No, but he's I don't know. He's
a
too
cunt.
cocky.
maybe we could get him talking about his mother.
He's too
He's,
confident. His mother. What's
Yeah.
his mother got to do? Eh?
he mentioned his mom, and then I go, I remember jocks with his mom.
I
His
think
mother.
you are saying
I
all
think
Bretonians
all
have mammy
Bretonians-
complexes.
They have a mommy
I think we
thing.
can
though.
leverage his mother's life against him.
The Bretonia do have the Lady of the Lake. Maybe it's just, part
That's
of
what
the
I'm
land.
saying. If we could relate to him, make him like us.
Do you think there's really a lady in a lake?
I think there's many ladies in lakes, and I think if you keep it up, you might. No, I'm joking.
That's what they was,
let's
Celine.
just-
You'll be a lady in a lake.
I just
So
don't
what
want
can we
us
do,
to be
Rupert?
robbed. It's just-
How good are you at this game? And at spotting cheaters.
Well, how many of you can read? That's a great first question.
Oh, I can.
Okay, that's one. The rest
No.
of you
Not me.
You don't need to
Oh,
read to
but-
play this game.
Well, we know shapes.
can't.
I know what a fucking card looks like, mate.
Yeah, you know what a card looks like.
Hey! I can read. So don't be trying to outsmart me, Ludwig. You can't read
Yeah.
letters and shapes.
You can read, Rupert.
Well, I understand words, so yes, I think I can read.
Wow. How
Can
come
you
never
write?
told us?
Why are you
Well, I
hanging
think I
around
had.
with
I
us?
think I had more important things than I just been able to read. Maybe the whole thing of what happened to me? Why can I not remember who I am? And I just wasn't going to say, you know what, guys, I can read.
It must
What?
be really important if you can read then.
Can you write, Rupert?
Yes.
Well, why don't you write a letter and give it to the coachman and say it's a letter from someone important?
Okay, and you give me someone important.
What makes you think you
Yeah.
can fucking read?
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Maybe they can't. They
coachman.
won't be able. Yeah, maybe they can't.
Oh yeah.
But I don't have a
Or
pencil or a
food.
piece of paper or any parchment or anything
What's a
to
pencil?
write on.
What's a pencil?
Or quill or anything.
They come out cows, Celine. Porridge, milk, and pencils.
I was thinking, Darrell, there was a lot of horses outside, yeah?
A lot of horses, yeah.
I was thinking maybe we just stay the night and wake up a bit earlier than everyone else and commandeer some horses.
What does
The-
commandeer mean?
You can hear over up by the bar. You just kind of see Felipe is having a laugh with Gustav, but at the same time, Felipe has that desperate look in his eyes of wanting to escape Gustav's endless prattling. Just wanted to interject that. You go on.
Yeah. No, Rupert, we can't. Goebbels might not go for that, and also
Okay,
if
well,
we're caught,
I don't think it's against Sigmar's. Why? Why wouldn't Gobble go for that? It's only borrowing a
So-
horse and just dropping at different.
So,
franchise.
just to kind of chime in there, Rupert, on that idea, because this is, like I said, there's general knowledge you guys, your characters will know, but you might not. This is like a police station of sorts. There are road wardens who would regularly stay here, and the road wardens are like the guards of the road. You don't fuck with them.
is this maybe this is metagaven? Maybe Felipe is a road warden.
I mean, he's not acting like a road warden, dressed as a road warden, or any
Oh,
way,
I
shape,
thought
or
'cause he
form
had a
appearing as
pistol.
one. No. But now, I'm not saying your plan is not doable, Rupert. I'm just saying Gustav would report that you stole the horse to the road wardens. The road wardens would start looking for you. That's all I'm saying. But still a plan.
I just don't want to. I just don't want to play cards because I have a feeling that he's just going to win every hand.
Here's the thing, I don't even have anything to lose.
Let's just let Gobel play by himself, and then if he tries to take some off Gobel, it's up to him. Gobel never put anything up.
But he said
mean,
he
he has
wanted
it.
all of us to play against him.
And he has a
I
pistol.
don't-
He can take your fucking life
Yeah, I don't.
if you've no money.
I can't flashbacks.
Why don't
Oh,
we?
yeah.
Why don't we play a hand? And if we lose, we'll just walk
I don't have
away.
the money. I don't have the money to play a hand. That's all I'm saying.
I have a shilling.
Boy.
I don't want to be wasting.
I actually,
Other
I
people's
just
money.
have just about 2 shillings.
I have 2 shillings.
I've got some shillings, some pennies even, but I don't really want to be wasting them on something if I'm going to be getting robbed.
We don't know he's going to rob us.
Rupert says we're going to get robbed.
Why don't we just fucking ask him?
If he's going to rob us.
What? He's
Yeah.
going to rob us? That's a bit.
I
See
think
if
we
he
should.
sweats.
No. Well, Ludwig, you would know. You're that type. I mean, you know what I mean.
But what happens if he doesn't want to play with us then? And then we have to walk a week till Aldorf.
That's
Does
what
he
we
look
was going to
like-
be doing anyways.
Does he look like a charlatan or anything like that, Ludwig?
And I do like a little insight check, Daryl, to see if I could get that from his demeanor and the way he's talking
Yeah.
and how he's dressed.
Yeah.
I am going to like not even disguise the fact that I have just, you know, when someone's like, "Don't look," and they're like, "That is Celine." That is Celine. She's just looking right at.
Or might be
Don't look,
intuition,
and you
maybe.
do that side eye where you're definitely looking like.
Challenge and intuition check.
Yes.
Oh,
That's not fair.
off by 1, lads.
Fun.
Now remember,
40
you can
and
use a
47.
fortune point to increase your success level or re-roll it. Remember, you got fortune points. Chris.
Yes, sir. I will fortune that. Well, oh, does our fortune not get replenished from the last one?
It does, yeah. Did it not
I
happen?
only have 2.
Give me a second there now, and I'll see if I can replenish it.
I think I
I'm
should
just
have
gonna
3.
pee.
I can leave it like that as well, because I'm going to be
Right,
using it.
you now have 3 fortune.
I'm going to use 1 and reroll.
Do all of us have the tree, yeah?
It says it in the chat there,
Everyone
if you
has
look,
different-
you have 4
Everyone has
Gobel.
different.
It's linked to your
Yeah,
fate
yeah.
points.
Yeah.
Ugh.
God damn.
Okay. Now remember, it is an opposed check, so I might do worse than you.
Oh. I would have taken my first one then.
I won. Shit.
That's based on the reroll, is it?
You still would have. No, he still would have won because you were -0, so he still would have won.
Oh, we got raided.
Oh. What up?
Boy.
Oh!
Cheers
Chow
for the raid.
Jordan. Thank you for the raid, Chow Jordan.
Thank you.
May
Thank
Sigma
you.
shine upon you.
Praise Sigma!
That should be our raid message going forward.
Oh, shit.
What
Going
did
on.
you say, Celine?
Nothing.
Oh no. Okay, so you kind of look over at Felipe and Ludwig. You know, other than the fact he seems like a bit of a charmer, you don't really know. He is buying you a drink, which is unusual.
He is buying me a drink, which is unusual.
Okay, let's just wait. What do we honestly? But what do we have to lose? We're either
Let's
going to be
just
walking or just
Play
do it.
one game. I'll give you some pennies so that we can do it. I don't mind. I've got some.
Do we? We all have rooms. Yes.
I've got a floor.
Okay. We're all staying here tonight, aren't we? So we don't really. Let's
At least we'll
let's
sleep
play a
before
game.
we walk.
Let's just.
One-
Well, it's not my money. It's up to you.
I'm only going to play one game.
I don't know. We'll. I've the money to do it. But I'd love to do it, but yeah, let's just see what happens. I don't know. Maybe Ingrid will have something different to say when she comes back. And she's back from the pisser.
Is Felipe's back, right?
He's coming back over now. Yeah, he kind of puts it. Have you all made that decision? Do you wish
Yes,
to
friend.
engage in fate?
Gobel's gonna stand up and he's gonna go like uncomfortably close to him, look him dead in the eyes, and go,
Yeah.
"Would you mind doing a warm-up game? We've seemed to have forgotten how to play."
That's actually a great idea.
So, of course, around we just all play, yes. No money for
Yes.
the first game, and then 2 shillings per head for the next.
Deal.
What do you say?
Very good. I will. Are you all finished eating, or shall we
Yes.
play on this table or move to the next?
I have left half of the bowl and I have pushed it in front of Rupert. And every time if he pushes it back, I'm pushing it back over to him.
Ingrid is going to wrap
Okay,
up her
I'll take
bread and cheese and put it in her little bag.
I'll
Okay.
pick it up and I will scoff it.
Okay.
On the internet forever.
Scalding
Box,
himself.
keep forgetting it. I'm not doing that anymore. And motion to the face will not be happening for me ever again.
So, okay, so we set up the cards. Kind of all 5 of you are playing.
I'm
The free
not
one,
on
yeah.
one.
You're not playing Rupert, so Ludwig's playing, Celine's playing.
I'll play the
Pavel
free one.
playing
I'll
Ingrid.
play the free one, but I'm not playing
Okay,
it.
so he basically he shuffles the cards. He hands them to you, Ingrid. And he goes, "Madame, would you care to shuffle the cards for us?"
Yeah, I give the deck a kiss and shuffle the cards.
Ooh.
Daryl, can I ask, when he shuffles the cards, how skilled is he shuffling the cards? Like, is
very
it
skilled.
like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, hey, yeah, and hand them back.
Wow, how's he making the cards do all that?
This is magic.
Heresy.
Magic?
Says
Really?
Magic Gobel.
Heresy! And I start running
I
out
kind of,
screaming.
I have my staff and I kind of like hit the toes of Celine.
Oh, my toes, why'd you do that?
Oh, sorry, what? Oh, did something happen to your foot?
Yeah.
Oh, there must be a mouse in there or something.
So, okay, so what I need everyone to do is everyone has to roll me a challenging gamble test. And
Challenging
whoever has
gamble.
the highest SL wins the round.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, all of us are playing each round?
Lol, critical failure. My cards.
You just lick your cards.
Oh!
Okay.
I also got a critical failure.
I got a
Rupert,
critical
Rupert
failure
minus
as well.
astounding failure. Not anyway. So yeah, Rupert.
Astounding failure.
Oh my god.
Okay, let me go through this. So Rupert, you get minus 5
Critical
SL.
fails.
Ludwig, oh my god. So that's 88 is a critical fail, so that's minus 6.
I
Ludwig,
dropped my cards in the ground.
critical fail, minus 6.
I told you we forgot how to
Ooh,
play
Shit
this
my
game.
pants again.
Gobel,
Name's the
critical
only
fail. Oh my god. And Ingrid with a minus 7 SL. I didn't even know that was possible.
Yes.
So
I've won.
let me just roll for himself here.
Celine,
Really just
madman.
needs like a
Celine
1
with the
to win.
5, yeah.
Yay! That's the best roll I've ever rolled in,
Well
in
done.
Warhammer.
Oh my god, I thought I was bad with 34, but I have the highest.
Felipe goes, yeah, it's not my day. He actually shows a terrible hand and he puts it down. He's like, you guys all reveal your hands. And Celine has a fantastic hand. She clearly is the winner.
Well done, Celine.
If you pay for money, it would all be yours.
Well, that would have been easy.
We get the whole coach. The coach is ours if we win.
It's not my coach
Daryl-
to gamble, my money.
When we go to do the cards, Ingrid is going to pick them up to shuffle them.
Okay.
Can I look at the cards? I didn't even think to do that the first time I shuffled them. Like inspect them to see if any of them, do they seem like a normal deck of cards?
Roll me a perception check. Because you're so close. Oh no, you're doing it as you're shuffling, so make it a challenging roll.
Okay.
If I see her like looking at the cards and fiddling with them, I'm going to start a conversation with Philippe to try and distract him.
Okay, roll me a charm test, Ludwig.
I have failed, so I'm actually going to... I'll wait till Ludwig does this.
Oh my god. So
Again,
minus
let's
3
hide it.
success level for Ingrid, minus 2 success level for Ludwig.
Daryl, I
Where
would
did
like
you
to
get
burn...
this wine?
Yeah, now Jenny, remember, you can right click that and go to use fortune point to reroll if that's what you're looking for.
Okay, hold on. Right click. Use a fortune point to reroll. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god!
God, that's
oh my
fucking hell.
god!
That's
Christ.
bad rolls,
Same
holy shit.
roll.
Yeah.
Hey, did you rolled the exact same roll?
Yeah.
What are the odds of
That's
that? Holy
that's a 1 in 1,000 or something
Wow.
like
Oh my god.
Actually,
We're
one in
saving our good rolls
4.6
for winning the-
billion.
What a
Winning
4.6
the code.
billion, guys.
Or 10,000.
Ingrid, don't notice anything strange about the cards. And Ludwig, you utterly failed to keep Felipe distracted. Although that
So
should
Philippe,
have been.
what is wine anyway?
That actually, hang on, I need to just. That shouldn't have been a challenging roll. Now, also.
Did Stream get to see the picture of Philippe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's
Should've
still
popped
up for us, but he's not
Oh,
on
yeah.
for the stream. Just
Yeah, it only
making
pops
sure
up.
that they got to see
Oh, yeah, no.
all the time.
It disappears off the stream after a little while.
Right, okay, just checking.
So now there's two options that Ludwig. Let me just see. There's a way for me to edit this roll. So an easy roll would have been plus 40. So would have made it 70, which would have made it a plus 2 success level. So you do actually succeed, Ludwig, in charming his pants. Now, Jenny,
What is wine? Let me tell you.
yeah, he's completely distracted. Jenny, if you would like, you can take a corruption point, and this is an option for any roll in the entire game. It's called a dark deal, and you can re-roll any dice, but you take 1 corruption point.
Whoa.
It's
wait.
called a dark deal. So it's basically like you let the more you let the darkness of the world seep in you for a second as you try and re-roll.
I already have one, so I'm not going to go for another one.
Okay, cool.
For a card roll.
Cool, boola. Right. Okay, so
Corruption.
because so my mon amis, as you can see, the game is fair. I am somewhat not okay player. Shall we play for a little bit of shiny coin now?
Yeah, before we
I know.
play, I'm just wondering, do you have your own carriage?
My passage is bought on the coach tomorrow. Play your cards right, Madame Ingrid, and perhaps you can sit beside me.
Oh, so you're going to buy all our thing if we win?
No. I'm not going to buy any of them. You may beat me and earn it fair and square. These are the rules
Okay.
of the
Okay,
Scarlet
yeah.
Empress.
Okay.
I'm out.
Very well.
I'm gonna hold out my glass so we can fill it up with that really expensive wine.
Oh, of course. Gluck, 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 gluck. Fills it right up to the top. Same with you, Ingrid.
I'm out.
Gluck, 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 gluck.
No, I'm in.
I'm out. I drink my milk.
So
Okay,
Ludwig's in.
it's-
Ingrid, you in or out? Have you got
In.
2 shillings?
I do. How dare you? I do.
Okay, so you got to put the money in the middle of the table.
2 shillings around. Wait, what?
Yeah.
I thought you said 2 pennies.
No, 2 shillings.
Oh, that
Yeah.
no.
I have my 2 shillings in.
I have a shilling.
I'm
and
watching.
12
I'm
pennies.
gonna be watching this fella like a hawk. Make sure
Okay.
he's not cheating.
Okay. So 2 shillings each, yes?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have a
so that's
shilling
4
and
from you.
12 pennies in.
No, it's not 4 from him. It's just 2 each, Jenny.
Oh.
So it's just Ludwig and Ingrid's playing. Cool.
So
Yeah.
does that mean he gets 4? Oh, yeah, 4. Oh, shit. Okay.
Gobel puts his last penny down and just gives him a cheeky smile.
Oh, he goes. He looks at you, Rupert, and goes, "Perhaps you would like to deal the cards. Keep it nice and fair."
Okay, actually, yeah.
Okay. So he kind of. I'm just gonna do something for a second. I want to just check something.
Can't believe
Okay.
they described him as handsome.
I know, yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah.
So
Fish
he. Rupert, you dish the cards out fair and square.
I do indeed.
Okay, everybody, roll me a gamble check.
Challenging?
I'm still
Challenging,
watching him.
yeah.
I'm still watching him like a hawk.
Yeah, kill a bullet.
He doesn't have any cards up his sleeve or any shit like that.
I'll just be sitting munching my bread roll.
My God, why are my rolls so bad?
What is Gobel
Oh.
rolling?
Why? What's with these critical fails, man?
I
Because
wouldn't-
I put
I
down
wouldn't-
1 penny.
I wouldn't have given you cards, Gobel.
I'm after. I'm after. After fortune there.
You're gonna fortunate right click it, use fortune point to reroll. You can also allow Zinch
Fuck.
into your mind a little bit to kind of change your fate.
Zeech.
Okay,
Wow.
so you got -4 after your reroll. Jenny, you gonna fortune point that?
No.
Okay, you're gonna take minus. Okay, so let's see how he does.
I'm watching him like a hawk.
Okay, so he goes, okay, it's time for us to reveal our cards, or shall I raise the stakes a little bit?
Oh, okay. What, how will we raise them?
Perhaps we should just finish the hand, yes?
You just asked if we
What
want
do you
to
have
raise
in
the
mind?
stakes.
Well, if you have something to raise. Do you have something to raise?
I mean, I like steak, but
Watching his hand like him.
Ingrid takes out the block of cheese that you put on.
Very well. The block of cheese. Yes, yes. Goes well with the wine. Goes. He puts his cards down and he gets you guys to reveal yours. It becomes very clear that Ingrid is the winner.
Oh, yeah! Bye, bitches! And Ingrid leaves.
You're going to walk away from the game?
No.
Fireball.
So, Daryl, how many shillings did I earn there? 6?
You have 6 shillings.
6.
Ludwig, you have no
Oh.
shillings. And yeah, and Felipe is like, oh, very bad, very bad.
Well
1,
done,
2,
Ingrid.
3. Daryl, I take 4 shillings and throw 2 to Ludwig for the next round.
Okay. And you're going to buy in yourself in for
wait.
the next round,
next round. You've won. You've won, Ingrid.
But I don't have
We're
enough
all
for
going on the
everyone.
coach now.
I don't have enough for everyone.
You should only have 6 shillings altogether, Ludwig.
No, it's more than
He
that. Daryl.
said. He said if
That's 9.
he loses,
No.
we get on the coach.
Jenny, no, because only Ludwig, Ingrid, and Felipe were in. That's 2 shillings each. You won 6 shillings.
Yeah, but I had shillings from my endeavor.
Oh, okay. Okay, did not know that.
So, oh, hold on. So we have, 9, 10. We have 11 shillings in total. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. We need 4 more shillings, and then everyone has a place on the coach.
Ludwig is convinced that if one of us won that hand, we'd all be getting on the coach. he's celebrating there with his wife. Hey, we got on the couch. You fucking lost, mate. And I'm pointing at his
Are you
face.
saying that
And
to
I'm
him?
like, Ludwig.
I'll say that, yeah.
Perhaps we should play for Greta stakes then, huh? Miss Ingrid, huh? Perhaps we should go 4 shillings. So you're there.
4 shillings. That's one seat, Ingrid.
I know, but if I do it, I lose it. Right, you know what? I'm going to take my 2 shillings back that I gave Ludwig. So
Oh, well,
I have 11 shillings, and I'm going to put 4 down.
Let us do it, madame. Yes.
4. 4 on the table. Right. Okay, I've taken them off. All right, gamble. Right, I'm ready. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling good. Praise
lean-
Sigmar.
I'm
can
gonna
do
lean
it.
into Gobel and be like,
Gobel, does Sigma approve of this if it means that we're doing something good, maybe?
Not really.
Okay.
Tell me, Lady Ingrid, if you win this round, you're not just going to leave the table, are you? And just leave me with my hand in my pocket? Is this the last round we are going to play? Because if it is, I say we go all in. Let Ronald guide us, yes? Let his luck shine upon us. Let the lady show it.
No, it's okay. No, let's do this round. I'm all pumped for this round. Maybe the next one.
4 shillings. You don't want to go. Maybe the next one. Okay, very well.
Yeah, okay.
Let's just go. Let's just go. You ready?
All right.
Just
Yeah.
the cards out, Mr. Rupert.
Oh God. Okay.
I just know. Fair and square.
Okay.
Ready, Johnny?
Yeah. Roll. Come on.
that's a
a-
great roll.
That's a banging
That's a
one.
great.
It's only
I
plus
thought that was
1
going to be a
though.
critical success there for a second.
Yes. I hope he doesn't win. I hope he doesn't win. I hope he doesn't win.
I'll take
Oh,
a
my
answer
money.
roll.
Ready?
Mhm. Roll the dice, Daryl.
Yeah, I
Jesus.
did. So, you're happy with your hand, yeah? You want to take this hand?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. He puts
Yeah.
down the perfect winning hand.
Ah.
Can I check to see if he was cheating or acting the bollocks?
Roll a perception check, Dev. You've been eyeing him up for a while. You've said it too, so I'll give you a plus. I'll let you make that a average roll.
A perception, yeah?
Yep.
This is Jess speaking, but there's something zinchy about this guy.
Dave, as far as you can tell, he won that fair and square.
Yeah, if I believe that. Yeah.
Oh, fear not, my lady. How about this, okay? How about this? I don't take the winnings from this hand. And we go all in on your money. You put whatever you have on the table, and we play one last hand.
I am, honest to God, gonna ask it. Like, I turn around and I'm like, guys, what do you think I should do?
I'd say as soon as Ludwig saw the winning hand, can I like grab his cards and look at them and be like, "What the fuck?
Would
That's
you
the perfect
say?
fucking hand, mate."
Yeah. Would
can I
you
pick
say
them
it
up?
would be like the equivalent to like a royal flush? if
Yeah,
we were
not like a
playing
royal
poker?
flush. It wouldn't be that amazing, but it would be like a maybe like a good straight
Try flush.
or flush. Yeah.
Well, can I pick up the cards? Do they?
Yeah. He doesn't
look like-
stop you.
Right.
It's not rubbing off any ink or anything.
No, they're just normal cards. He kind of looks at you
Ingrid,
though
look.
when he does. He is Ludwig. He kind of eyes you a little bit like he's not happy with what you're doing.
I'll throw them down then.
The problem,
Ingrid,
Sir
look.
Ludwig.
It's just a really good fucking hand, mate.
Fair enough. But let's just play that gentleman, yes?
Yeah, let's.
Okay. Ingrid's gonna be like, fair enough, all in. And no, Ingrid's not gonna say this. Obviously, this is me. I'm not gonna give all my money. I'm just gonna give an extra shilling and pretend it's all I have.
Oh, roll me a charm check.
An extra shilling you're gonna put in 3 shillings.
Is that challenging, Daryl, or because it's my skill? What's it? Is it easy, hard?
Challenging, Jenny.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Right.
Pardon me.
You won by 5 SL, Jenny.
Yes.
So he believes you're all in. And he goes,
Yeah.
as you see, point in. I thought you had a little bit more than that. Very well. Let us do this.
So how much is he putting in, Daryl?
He's matching the 5 shillings. So he's the 4 that he's left there. He
Yeah.
hasn't taken from you.
Yeah.
You put 1 more in, making a 5.
Okay. Yeah.
And he's putting 5 in. So if you win this hand, you'll get 10 shillings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
But the only thing is, he believes he's bleeding you dry here now.
Yeah. No, I know.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Ready, Jenny?
Just
Yeah,
as
so-
well, we already paid
watching
for
him.
food in Rome.
Okay.
I'm watching
So
that motherfucker.
okay, I'm ready. I'm gonna roll.
Come on, Jenny.
Oh please.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm going to fortune that, Daryl.
Go for it. You know how to do it, Jenny.
Yeah. Please.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Fucking hell, 8.
Let's hope
Right.
there's no combat.
I'd say I'm watching him now as well, Daryl, as well as Rupert. I have a close eye on his hands. Oh,
I'm
I've seen
still
people do
dispunching
this
my brother.
fuckery before.
That's a bit rough, don't you think, Ludwig? You know.
Chop his fingers off.
My boat hook is in the air, ready to come down.
Sorry, give me a second here.
What you get, mate?
You got your bow hook in the air?
No, I'm only messing.
I was like, fuck. I was like, hang on, that might change things a little bit.
No.
What it's got? It's in its pocket. Is
Okay, he goes, are you ready to play a hand?
Yeah.
Very well then. And he puts down, Jenny, you put down and you've got a 2 pair. Yeah, success level. What was it?
My success level was +2, I think.
+2. So yeah, you put down a nice set of 2 8s or something like that, something equivalent to that.
Yeah.
He puts down a triple.
Mhm.
Oh, hard luck, my lady. It seems Ranald has favored me this evening.
Fine.
I
Ingrid
didn't see any.
flips the cards,
Wait,
takes her
what?
wine, and walks away.
You flip the
Oh, no,
wine?
Ingrid,
No, flip the cards, takes her wine, and walks away.
This barely covers you wine and drinks I bought you, gentlemen, so I have no malcontent here. Alright, Jenny, minus 5 shillings from yourself.
It's all right. I've been naturally
Unless you
doing
wish
that
to play another hand, my lady.
I don't have any money.
This is what you need. Is there anything else you could offer on the table?
I look at Celine. I can offer my sister here. What isn't? Hold on. Let's see what I have in my bag.
Can't believe you gave up all your money.
This wine is pretty good, though.
Enjoy it, my friend. It is Betonian.
So where is it
Neon.
that you're going then if you're not going to Altdorf? You said we could talk when we were playing games.
Ah, yes. Actually, yeah, that reminds me. I have to check out where this guy's going. Hang on.
Daryl,
Yeah?
I'm going to do something a bit. I hope it's not silly. Silly here. No, maybe I won't.
I'm
I
going
don't-
to strain this woods real quick. I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah.
No worries.
I look to the guys and I'm like, have you got anything I could gamble?
Got nothing. I didn't even play because got nothing.
Okay.
That's how we can't get
I think
on
this
that
is
couch.
I think this is a losing battle.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Your last hand was incredible. I still don't know how he's topping it every time.
It is
Yeah.
Renald. He favors me this evening.
Sigmar's better.
And I'm sorry there. I think this is a
This is sad, but understandable.
Thanks very much for the games, though. It was fun.
And if you must know, lady, what is your name again? Madame. Uselin.
Selene.
Yes, I actually am heading to Alforf. I'm just heading there to visit an old friend. I do not like to be too open with my business along the road, as you see, but yes, that is what I am doing.
No, that's fine. It's just earlier you said you were heading that direction, but now you're saying you're going to Altdorf.
Yeah, there's only one of me, though, and five of you. I just wanted to make sure you are respectable people, which you most certainly are.
Of course.
Well, I shall leave you to enjoy your drinks and your poulet.
before he goes, I actually ask him, who are you visiting in Altdorf?
Just an old friend.
What's his name?
Martin.
Oh, Martin. I thought it might be one of our friends.
Oh, it's a big city. Oui.
Now, Daryl, without sounding stupid here, are there many Bretonians in Altdorf?
A few, yeah. Altdorf's Altdorf's like the melting pot of the empire. That's got a bit of everything.
I say it's just he's Bretonian as well.
Oh yes, all we Bretonians must know each other, yes?
Well, he just has your kind of charm.
We all Bretonians, kissed by the lady, they say.
Daryl, can I ask, the uniform he's wearing, or the symbols on it, is it similar to Jock's brother?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, Jock wore an Altdorf uniform. Jock's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wore like a Altdorf guard.
Okay.
Jean-Pierre.
Jean-Pierre.
Yeah.
No,
Before he heads
Jean-Marc.
off, Ludwig.
Oh yeah, Jean-Marc. Yeah.
Mark. I stick out my hand just to shake hands and be like, well played, mate. They were a great game, and this is even better wine. You're a good lad.
No problem. You mind yourself, sir, Herr Ludwig, yes? Take care on the road, and perhaps I will see you all in the morning. I wish to retire to bed now.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Give me cheers.
He kind of gets up and... just give me a second here now. Check something. Something secret and dark. Something
Leave
evil.
the scatters. Leave the scatters. Leave the scatters. He's going to get killed by
Oh no,
me.
I did something wrong there. Sorry about that.
Leave the scatters.
You're witnessing the darkness of chaos.
The
Yeah, I got
darkness.
excited there. I thought that was the Baldur's Gate client booting up.
Sounds like the opening to
Down
Oh.
by the river. Oh.
Oh, I noticed
Hello,
something
mate.
last night about the
Okay.
opening in Baldur's Gate, but we'll come to that later. I'll talk
Yes,
about that later.
Probably a spoiler, look. Yeah.
it.
No, I'm just saying. Guys.
Just in case. We're hardcore gamers.
This is not working great. Just so walking off, Rupert, you could have noticed as Felipe walks off, as he turns away from you to leave, it's like his demeanor drops a little bit, and he doesn't look very pleased with himself as he walks off to go to bed.
I kind of get up and start. I walk after him a little bit, but like slowly, that I can be out of like range of everyone else, and then kind of.
So are you looking to follow him without noticing?
Well, a little bit until he gets to like a room, and then I'll. Like he's there, like a walk. I don't know.
So yeah, he
where
gets
he's,
up and he's walked the stairs that go up to the next floor. He's going up
So
the
if
stairs.
is the stairs in the same room or are they in the
Yes,
different-
yeah, same room, yeah.
I'll call him at the end of the stairs when he's up at the top.
Okay. Yeah, as you call him when he's at the end of the stairs, or when you're at the end of the stairs.
And he's at the top of the stairs, and I say, Philippe, a minute, please, and I'll walk up after him.
As he
So
kind
he's
of
on top of the stairs.
turns around and kind of you can see his this dour expression kind of turns back to light. He's like, "Of course, mon ami." He kind of walks and meets you halfway on the stairs. What's it I can help you with?
This could be absolutely nothing, and call me a madman for prying, but does everything seem to be okay?
Oh yeah, I am just tired. Say fatigue from the road. Yes.
I kind of put my hand on his shoulder, and I look him directly in the eyes, and
Yeah.
I go, "Are you sure?"
Wait, why wasn't I? I was. What else would it be?
So I've seen, let's just say, I sometimes notice the look of someone crying for help, and I thought I saw it in your eyes.
My friend, perhaps the milk has gone to your head. Yes.
I just wondered. Sorry for prying. I'm just making sure.
Yes. I will respectfully ask you to leave me alone with this kind of stuff. Yes. It's
Just asking. So any
none of
questions?
none of your business. Yes.
Just know that I can help.
I am in no need of help unless you wish to play a game of cards. I am no help needed.
If I had the money, I would play all night with you.
Yes,
No,
of
and I
course.
kind of like laughing.
It is okay, friend. I will now retire to the bed. Stay safe.
Good night, free play.
Sigma bless you. And he kind of heads off.
Skedaddles.
And like, bewilderedly, kind of walk back down the stairs.
As you kind of walk down the stairs, the crow atop mimics you almost perfectly, Rupert. Mimics your tone almost perfectly, but repeats some of the words you said in the stairs very incorrectly. Can I help? Cry out!
How far is everyone else from me?
It's not a huge bar room. Like it'd be the size maybe of downstairs of a house.
If I cast a spell, would someone notice?
Absolutely, everyone would immediately notice. Yeah.
So,
And Rupert would be that image that's behind his head. Someone being burnt at the stake.
So as you guys are sitting there, and Rupert, you're walking back to the table. Okay, Gustav is approaching the table again. Ingrid, you kind of walked off with the wine. Where did you go?
I just went to find a seat. Oh, actually, do you know who I'm going to sit beside? I'm going to sit beside that astute fella reading his book.
Okay, you head over that way.
Mm.
And Gustav comes over. Very exciting stuff, yes. So I'm closing the bar now. Well, not closing the bar, but I'm going to be heading to my bed soon. Is there anything I can get for you? Perhaps some more wine, some more beer, a little bit of food. No?
No, thank you.
am I here? No, I'm not here.
Yeah, you're here, Rupert. You are.
Oh. I couldn't ask you just for a little tiny favor. What's the deal with Mr. Felipe there?
Oh, he's just a gentleman that comes and goes, really.
How many times does he come? And
Oh, well, this will be his second time here, I believe. Second time, yes. I believe I saw him not 2 months ago here, I believe it was. Could have been a bit longer. Now, bear in mind, at the time, I was dealing with quite a
Thank
crisis.
you very much. No, you're grand. Thank you. I don't think the table needs anything. And if you don't mind,
Well, there was one more thing. I did hear that you're all a little bit short on shillings, as they say. I do have this, and he puts something in front of you, Rupert. It is a notice. And he says, somebody did drop these off in the inn quite a while ago, and a few people have been quite interested, and a lot of people have come through here looking for this very, very job, so I thought I'd put it down and you can have a look at it. Anyway, I'm off. I'll leave you alone. You're in the capable hands of my skinny barman here. Good night. I'm going to show
thank
you
you.
what that is.
Gunter, is it Gunter?
Gustav.
Gustav.
sorry.
Yeah. Dave, do you want this? Do you want to read this out, or do you want me just to show only you?
Shot only me at the start.
Okie dokie. I can do
Reading a
that.
little bit of an art.
What you got there?
Looks like one of them
Says
bits of
Loop
paper.
must hunt down and kill Ludwig. What the and Ingrid? Let me see.
What's the bounty?
What?
It's at least $1 million
No,
gold, right?
No, it doesn't. It says notice.
Fuck, I kind of move away from Gobble. The fuck I can read.
Can you see that, Dev?
Goble, when did you learn
I
to
can
read?
see. All I can
Oh,
see.
you know.
It just says build your own.
Oh, really? Hang on.
It says
Build your own
NPC.
notice, bitch.
Build your own NPC.
Build your own quest.
X that off, Dev. X that off. You don't need to see that. I don't know why it's done that.
Build
Ah,
your
there we
own
go.
NPC.
I figured out how to do it now. You ready? I'm only going to show Dave. I'm not even going to show the stream this because you guys can see the stream.
Oh shit!
Secret.
Oh bollocks! You kind of just see Rupert picking up and go, "Oh, oh."
Gobel, you might have caught something on this. Some of the stuff on this if you want to roll a perception check. But otherwise, you can wait for
Oh,
it.
I do.
Right, roll me a perception check.
Celine's gonna be like kind of like happy like for Goble because he's somehow able to read now, and she's like, "Wow."
He also critically fails everything. This is the second critical fail in
Yeah.
a row.
No way.
You tried
Apparently,
to,
I can't read.
you tried to catch it, but you just suddenly go cross-eyed for a second. You're like,
The dizzy is back.
Okay. I'll read this out for you. And you can share it to this yoke screen now.
I'll share it to all of you. Do you want me to read it out, Dave, or do you want to read it yourself?
Yeah, you can read out yourself. Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, okay, I'll show everybody. So it says,
Ooh.
actually, do you know what? Jess, why don't you read it out?
In Celine's voice.
No, in your voice. Or anyone who wants to read it out can.
Wanted, bold adventurers, His Excellency the Crown Prince Hergard von Tassenik of the Grand Principality of Ostland hereby gives notice that he is currently resident in Altdorf and wishes to engage the services of a party of skilled adventurers. Employment is to begin as soon as possible for an indefinite period. Would-be applicants are forewarned that they shall be required to undertake a most perilous mission into unexplored regions of the Grey Mountains. The matter of the utmost delicacy and absolute discretion is required. Remuneration is negotiable, depending on experience, but a minimum of 8 shillings per person per day is guaranteed, in addition to a generous bonus on completion of the mission. No laggards, cowards, or dwarfs need apply. Signed, personal scribe to Crown Prince Hergard.
And then at the end of it, I just go. So I don't think Ludwig can go.
Hey, maybe my mother was a dwarf. I don't fucking know.
Oh no, I was talking about cowardly. I'm joking.
The audacity.
Playful growl.
I'm joking.
What's a laggard?
It's someone who boasts about themselves all the time.
Like sick.
Like who? Boasts about himself all the
Ludwig
time.
is getting laggard and braggart mixed up.
8 shillings a day. Where's the Grey
Yes.
Mountains again? Aren't they dangerous? Aren't there tons of basemen and things up there?
Very tough people.
Well, it's good for a bit of money.
8 shillings a day, plus more.
Yeah, let me just read this again. Yes, would be applicants for gold. Yes, undertake. Yes, mission. Yes.
Particularly
in
skilled.
Altdorf.
Yes.
It's in Altdorf as well. Is it in Altdorf?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Think any of his mates are over here looking to transport these skilled adventurers?
Well, I wish you kind of said that in the letter. It would be nice. That'd be good to get to A to B.
Maybe one of them coach knobs over there knows about it.
You? Knobs?
Coach Knobs.
Sorry, Coach Knobs.
Oh, here you go, Coach Knob.
Ludwig is calling you a Coach Knob. I'm just
You
Yeah,
Shiny,
like a knob on the
shiny.
door. Really helpful knob.
You owe us a drink for saying that.
Oh, the bar's
Hey.
closed. Do you know anything about this? And I pull out the pamphlet, whatever it's called, and I go, anything about this job?
I can't read. Certainly not when I'm this drunk.
Yeah, let me pour you some of this fine stuff while my buddy reads it out for you. And I'll pour him a half glass of the really expensive stuff that we got.
Except that
This'll make anyone fucking read, mate.
I basically just read out the letter to him.
I haven't heard these in Altdorf. And I ain't seen anyone going that long specifically for that. Excuse me.
I'm just wondering if we can how to get
Tell you something I have heard though.
Good.
And I'll tell you that, right? This is a secret and nobody knows this, right? He licks his lips. I'm gonna get some of the dry ale out of his beard. The Emperor of the Empire has a sister who's hidden in the Great Hospice north in Altdorf. She's the secret shame of the Empire, apparently. Yeah, many things along the road. You're a coachman, you know. Or only just Gustav knows the latest rumors.
I bet you do, you dirty dog.
You would know half of it.
I'll pour him another glass.
Yeah, you take a seat, Sasha. What's your name?
Talking back to me, is he?
Yeah.
I am Ludwig, Soulsback friend, and it's a pleasure to be in your company.
Soulsback. Oh, that's the Soulsbacks in Buggenhaven.
The very same, Ludwig says, very like...
I'm only joking. I heard you say Buggenhaven over there.
Oh, you fucking cunt!
Yeah, you see that, Gruff? I got his cunt.
Can you'll need to start translating for me. I haven't got a fucking clue what you're just saying.
He's basically, he just called me a cunt and I called him a cunt. It's all very good.
We're all
that's
on the
you, man.
road. Yeah.
You fucking that.
Oh,
Oi, Skinny! There's some more beer, huh?
Okay, enjoy it tonight, gentlemen. Ludwig, I think you found your friends. And I'm going to find a way to get onto a cart.
You're gonna get a coat. I got space in the coach. On the roof.
For free?
And a little bit inside. No, not free. No, you're not free.
Is there anything we could, let's say, do to get onto this coach?
Yeah, you pay me 4 shillings. The head knows.
Anything else we could do? Anything you need help with, or let's say protection on the road?
No,
My friend here, Ludwig, is good with now.
You got old Betsy, you see. And you see him kind of going, The other fella who's like really drunk is tapping the blunderbuss on his shoulder.
Yes, but I'm pretty sure that's good for one. Yes, one and bang, and that's it.
What happens
when you're reloading?
Oh,
I don't need to fucking reload this.
Don't worry
No, lift
about
up
it.
the
Listen.
board.
We know what we're doing, professional coachman, okay? It's all good. We know what we're doing. We don't need protection. But you gotta go and coach, you gotta pay a fee. It's just how it is, right?
Just don't have the money. I'm just trying to see if we can work out a deal or something.
You got anything else?
The clothes on my back, but you look a bit.
That lady over
Plump.
there has a nice spear. He points at Ingrid.
Has a nice spear.
Ingrid has a dice. I've never seen Ingrid use a spear in my life.
She does. Ingrid does have a spear.
I do. Yeah.
She keeps it on her back.
I go,
He goes.
do you remember we had the whole thing about it where it was like it's one of the best weapons because it's a distance or whatever? It's like pew pew.
Well, you would want Ingrid's spear for well, how much would that? How many people could we get with the spear?
You give me all the money you have and a spear, and I'll give you a place on the roof for the cat.
One place.
All your money in the spear, and you buy a couple of rounds.
You don't even know how much money we have. We have
a couple of rounds, then.
I'm sorry, sir, but we are incredibly poor at the moment.
Oh, bleeding heart of Shalia, rest it. Give me a spear, a couple of rounds, and we call it a deal.
It's not my spear to give up. Ingrid, darling, and I start walking off.
Just before you go, so I'm going to do you for a second now, Ingrid, right? So you're sitting beside the gentleman, and he kind of looks up at you, and he's like, "Hello."
Hi, hello.
I'm rather busy
What are
with
you
my
reading?
book. It's not important. I'm rather busy with my book. Perhaps you would like to spend some time with the other people here.
What book are you reading?
He turns it over and he goes, "Can't you read it?"
Ingrid looks kind of embarrassed. No.
Then it's not really important.
Oh. But I am interested. She's just going to keep talking to him. Well, maybe if you told me what it was about.
I'd rather not. I'd rather finish my book, if that's okay.
What are you? You don't seem like someone who should be in a place like this. What are you doing here? She's just not listening to what you're saying.
That's rather none of your business. What'd you say? Roll me a gossip check, Jenny.
Sorry. Yeah, hold on. It is.
Wow.
Oh, impressive success. Yes, and
+4.
If I tell you, will you leave me to my book?
maybe.
No.
And she says, smiling, and
I'm on my way to Altdorf. I am in training to be a physician.
a physician.
Yes, a physician, yes. This book is about the application of leeches. How they can cure all sorts of palsies and stuff like that.
Ingrid is going to be genuinely leeches.
Yes, leeches. Now, if you do excuse me, I'd rather go back to my book.
And what do you do with the leeches? She's just going to keep talking to him.
Now you're going to want to roll a charm check, Jenny.
Okay.
I said, I just want to read my fucking book.
And he pushes up his glasses.
It's better. Get out of my way.
Oh.
Okay. He critically failed as well, so let's roll off again.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Lucky.
What's with all the fucking critical fails, lads?
I know, right?
At least 60. Marginal failure.
We literally rolled the same thing. I rolled 60 as well.
Oh my god, again?
But you won.
Oh, yes.
Leeches can be used to take away certain toxins in the blood that could lead to various illnesses.
No, that sounds really interesting.
It is, which is why I want to read my book about it.
Would
Oh my
Goble
God.
hear this conversation?
Yeah.
And,
Okay, Goble's gonna start walking over.
and how are you getting to Altdorf?
On the coach.
Oh, I might be getting I might be getting the coach tomorrow as well. That'd be great. I could hear about all the leeches. I'd love to know what kind of ailments they work for, what you do with them.
Roll me another charm check, Jenny. Final one.
Maybe do the arms together thing for her.
Yeah, and as I say it, I pull a tissue out of my bosom that has perfume sprayed on it, and I stab myself, Ingrid style.
Give him a good look at that.
Ooh.
He literally rolled
No.
a natural 100.
He
I've
has
never seen breasts
fallen.
before in my life. Oh my god.
I will pay for all of your carriages forever.
Perhaps we will share some time on the coach, yes. I promise if we are together on the coach, I will tell you all about the leeches tomorrow, okay?
This is when
Oh.
Gobel starts to
Yeah.
like get closer.
Yeah.
Well, I have a better treatment for ailments. When I cut myself, and he turns around and shows his back, I find fresh air does everything you need. Leeches, don't listen to him, Ingrid. Listen to me.
Dear God, there are some ghastly wounds.
I did them myself, you know.
You should clean those with salty water. Or something.
I look at Ingrid and I give him the doesn't know what he's talking about.
Ingrid
kind of like,
is shooting daggers at you, like, back off.
I
do believe it's time for me
I think I will go to bed now. Good night, everybody. He slams his book closed and makes for the stairs.
Ingrid kind of chases after him, and she's like, "Oh, but I don't know if I'll see you on the coach tomorrow because, I can't afford the whole fare."
Yes, well, Ronald with you, and best of luck with that, yes. And he kind of quickly escaped. He was about to kind of, but Gobble ruined that for you, Jenny.
I turn around and look at Kobo like, well, now you can try and get us a place on the coach.
Ingrid, actually. Oh, what, you're talking about the coach? Coincidental. How close would you say you and that spear are on your back?
Honestly, I hate it.
Oh, well. That's perfect. The man's offering if we just give him a few rounds, and I'm pretty sure the bar's closed now. And the spear, we can get places on the cart.
Bars are closed. Just heard the skinny barman shunting.
Who's
fuck
that
is
from the
Just
rafters?
where he's just standing right
What
by
the
the
fuck
bar,
was-
and he's just standing. He's like the lurks, just standing there. Bar's not closed.
Okay, yes, the bar's not closed.
I put my hand on Rupert's arm and kind of gently move him away from the terrifying barman.
I don't know what's worse, him or the crow. Yeah, so maybe we can commandeer your spare and hand it over to the gentleman.
But how many rounds of drink do they want, Rupert?
I don't fucking know. They look like they've one more in them. If Ludwig keeps feeding them that expensive wine, I think they're going to be pretty much fucked anyway.
Oh, okay. We'll say, yeah, but they get the spear tomorrow morning. Not tonight. What happens if they drive
I'm
off?
not gonna lie.
tomorrow?
I'm a horrible negotiator. Maybe I will talk to Gobel and you go and organize that dual spare after all.
Okay, Rupert.
So Gobel, you were talking to the man about your or something. I heard it. I was going to completely try to.
Leeches? Would you believe?
I'm just going to try to distract Gobel from the whole conversation. Ingrid, do her thing. What you mean leeches?
So you start talking about leeches. Ingrid, you head over to the coachman. They're sitting with Ludwig and they're having a great time. They're telling Ludwig, I don't know, the coachmen are telling really dirty jokes. Are you in on this?
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah. And then he says, I don't care what you do, okay? Take your thing and fuck yourself.
Right up the fucking asshole.
Slap the arrows, slap the arrows.
Oh, that's dirty, mate. That's fucking dirty.
Ingrid just kind of stands there, open-mouthed.
Right, sorry, my lady. Didn't see you there.
I say
You've got a bit of
you
snot
missed
there.
a bit.
Oh,
God,
sorry.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Ingrid.
Shay thinks you're dirty, gunner. Oh,
No.
Jesus.
I think he's very handsome, Ingrid said, pushing her actual feelings down.
I don't know why she says it in third person.
I can't even pretend.
Yeah, she saw repulsed by him, so she has to speak in third person.
I'm like, so I believe there's a room for me and my friends on the carriage for the spear.
A few hours, yep.
Well, I don't have any money for rounds, but the spear, yeah. My friend here, Ludwig, is providing the drink.
Roll a charm check, Jenny. And this guy is attracted to you, so you can reverse it.
Whoa.
What's that mean in reverse? Sorry.
It
Average,
means if you can
easy.
reverse it, to succeed. So you just rolled an 85. You can reverse
I didn't roll
that.
anything.
Oh, sorry. Roll a charm check now. My bad. Sorry, I thought that was the most recent one.
Sorry, on challenging or
Average.
average?
I want to talk to him as well when this is done.
So you got a 90,
oh.
Jenny. You can reverse that into a 9.
Yes, I will reverse if that's okay.
Wow.
Plus
Can I
seven,
just
is it?
do that?
Blessing success.
With people who are attracted to you, yes.
Yeah. Holy shit.
'Cause you got the talent attractive.
Yeah, I do.
And life is easier for attractive people, as we know. As I know. Dearly.
As I know personally.
Being on the other end of that, you know. He goes, all right, and give us your spear. Go on.
Well, I can't give it to you till the morning.
Oh, come on, that's not a deal.
I again rub his arm and I'm like, but I don't want you to drive off without me.
Oh, the deal is, I'm not going to drive off without you. I'm a coachman of Ratchet Lines, okay? I'm a dignified man. So listen, we spin out, eat ready to drink, we make payment, okay? I'll make room for you on the roof of the coach.
But I wanted time to say goodbye to the spear.
Listen, lady, you want the seat or not?
I do want the seat. But look, I'm not a fool. And I know you're not a fool either. Fair is fair. I'll give it to you tomorrow morning.
Fine. Whatever. But if we're gone when you wake up, don't blame me, because I'm not waiting around for somebody who hasn't paid.
Oh, that's no problem. We're not going to be late. She's
Fair
getting a bit
enough.
ballsy now. She knows I has her seat.
He goes, he looks at you, like, women, she reminds me, this was back in Wickendorf, yeah? Right up there.
You dirty fucking bugger. I'll put my arm around him, laughing at that and filling up his cup again.
Yeah.
And just be like, you know what would be even better than sitting on the top of that carriage?
Ugh.
Sitting inside it, listening about all these dirty titties and butts that you're telling me about.
Listen,
I can't hear shit when I'm on the roof.
I'm not gonna look. If you want to try to force your way in, I'm not gonna stop you, lad. Alright? But between you and me, that one over there. He points over to the lady who's they're now getting up. The lady in the corner. Remember the lady who's well dressed?
Oh,
with
the
kind
three
of-
girls. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, they're kind of getting
yeah.
up and setting, getting ready to go to bed. She's one of them nobles, yeah. Or chaos worshippers, the fucking lot of them, right? Fucking evil cunts. You know what I mean? Those nobles drink the blood of virgin, all that crap, right? Anyway, right. A lot of people would have opinions of nobles like that, like commoners. You know, that they think the nobles are always up to no good. And she's a bit of a bitch, right? She's a bit of an asshole. So, if you want to deal with it, you'd be better off on the fucking roof, mate. Take me word on that, yeah?
I should be sitting inside this carriage of yours.
Yeah, right, she will, and that fucking thing beside her will. And he points at the kind of heavy lady in the leather armour who's finishing up her wine, moodily. She ain't. You don't want to fuck around with her, mate. She will punch your teeth into the back of your neck. Fucking mid-lander.
Is she kind of like Brienne of Tarth big?
No, I think I have a picture of her. I'll tell you now. So, this is the description of her. Like a Midlander warrior woman of legend. She's unusually tall, athletic, and muscular, and has thick, dark blonde hair and ice blue eyes. She's in her early 30s, and she wears dark, somber clothing, and she never seems to smile.
So exactly like Brienne of Tarth.
Mm.
Have they got a picture of her, Daryl?
Believe so. Yeah. So you know.
Fuck, I completely forgot about the girl. Oh.
Yeah, you heard not busty and we're like, I'm out.
Instantly forgotten.
Oh, my
Oh.
God. Okay,
She looks
Ursula.
she looks like Philip, but like not like a girl version. Do you not think so?
She looks like a fucking
She is a
Ursula.
fucking monster, mate. She would fold me like a piece of paper.
What's the noble woman look like?
The noblewoman. So, her description, I'll give it to you now. So she looks like a typical Drakewalder noblewoman. She's got willowy. She's quite. It says here is willowy with red golden hair, green eyes, and when she speaks, you hear her say brief things to her servant. A refined Reiklander noble accent. She's quite snobbish looking as well. And I'll show you a picture of her.
Oh, she's nice.
She is mad well endowed. What are you talking about?
Look at that.
You were talking about the other one, Dave.
Rupert is going over.
I didn't know
Milady.
Rupert looked.
No. Dave is going over.
Rupert gets up and leaves. Scobble's just like, they go to the country, they get themselves some leeches. Leeches come in a can.
They still
They were put there by the man.
So yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I'm going over to the room.
Okay, you're gonna
Celine's
approach a
still
noble
just
lady.
the-
Okay. Sorry, Celine.
No, I'm just saying I'm still just sitting at that same table. I've not left my seat because my feet are so sore. I'm just chilling.
Okay, you got corns on your feet. Okay, cool. Everybody else?
I'm
Scoble
gonna
goes
go.
over and starts talking about leeches to Celine.
Oh, she'll happily listen. She'll be like,
Ingrid, I will say, you notice when Rupert going over to this woman, you would know it's not a good idea for Rupert to talk to this woman. These kind of noble people don't like to be disturbed by commoners.
Yeah.
And you'd know
I
that,
go-
Ingrid, from your background.
Yeah, I walk over. Rupert, what are you doing?
Just watch.
No, Rupert.
You
can't
might have
talk.
hit and miss tonight, but I will show you how it's done.
No, Rupert, you can't.
Grizzly
talk.
bear.
Excuse me, I'll be on the way.
You lose
And
our spot on the
I
coat.
kind of get a little bit of water, and I kind of wipe on my eyebrows just to get the muck out of my forehead.
Oh God.
oh my god.
And like the strands of hair that I have from my half-shaven head, I kind of like slick back.
Okay. All right, so Rupert, we walk over, and the big kind of burly lady kind of stands up, and she's like, "Don't bother the mistress."
Oh, I just wanted to say one more to her, if that's okay.
No. It's okay,
Not leaving
Marie.
her.
It's okay, Marie. Let's hear what he has to say.
Oh, I
Go
just
ahead.
wanted to admire that headpiece you have on your head. It's absolutely beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not as beautiful as yourself.
It's all. She kind of looks at you for a second, and she just kind of slowly. Dave, roll me a charm check, but you're going to be rolling. This is going to be a difficult charm check.
Impossible.
I will
Minus-
take chaos. Oh, I'm joking.
10 corruption.
I'm going to take a dark deal to be rolling. Yeah.
Is she an animal? No,
No, she's not an animal. No, she's not an animal.
She's a wild woman.
What's it difficult, you say?
Yeah.
10.
Oh.
I am going to use a fortune point. Fuck it.
Okay. That's even worse. So just to show you.
No and.
Get it.
I'm half tempted to take a dark deal.
Really?
Rupert,
For this?
For this
Yeah.
lady?
I just want to show up
Me too.
Ingrid. I just want to show up Ingrid. No, it's okay. Don't.
Ingrid
Okay.
whispers, I told you.
No. She just goes. Marie, get this filthy commoner away from me. Right away, mistress. And the woman kind of walks over, kind of puts her hand on her chest and goes, "You've been warned. Now, if I were you, I'd leave."
I will leave. I am a filthy commoner in the streets and in the sheets.
Roll me one last charm check here, Dave. Go on.
Oh, please.
God dang.
She's like, I want to know what a filthy common reside in the streets.
Oh fuck! I'm on the close niche. How do I open the character sheet again? I'm the
Oh,
close.
players up the top.
There you go. There
Yeah.
you go. Charm. Difficult again, yeah.
No. Yeah,
Oh,
no.
difficult.
No, it should have been. So just add 10 onto that, so it's minus 2 SL.
Fortune point.
Oh,
Come on.
Oh, plus 1.
Dave, you really love builds, don't you?
You see,
No.
you see the noble.
Plus 2.
The noble woman actually breaks out laughing at you.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
it's still- that's
you
still
filthy little provincial swine. Get him out of here, Marie. But, Ingrid, you notice at the corner of your eye, the little servant girl, the kind of mousy girl,
Yeah.
she kind of lets out a little smile.
oh. Does
Oh.
she have big boobs?
I don't know.
Let's see the server girl.
Funny enough, the enemy within doesn't cover this part.
Well,
Well,
you
she
told me
does
this-
now.
You told me the source book was in like through and through. You need that. All the
Oh, she's cute.
Ooh.
She's
how old
cute.
she? Wait, how old she?
She's somewhere in her late teens, early 20s, somewhere around there.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say early something.
She could be anywhere between 15 to 25.
Ooh. Perfect.
Well,
Well,
Rupert is. Well, he thinks he's 20.
If she's between 15 and 25, Ingrid's going to say none.
I back off if I'm getting pushed away from the table. I don't want to.
Oh no, yeah, the big Midlander lady's like, you've had your fun, now fuck off.
I kind of give her a little wink.
Dave, she is actually, I don't know about, man, I don't know how your character would feel or no, but she is actually quite intimidating. She clearly knows how to defend herself, and she's not
Oh, yeah,
tolerating
well,
anybody. Yeah.
It's kind of sexy though as well. Though.
Rupert is frightened and
He wants his
aroused.
head popped with a melon.
Walks away with a frightened boner.
Scaredy boner, yeah. Okay.
When he was talking to her while she was threatening him, can I lean into your man as well?
Yeah.
And just go like, what's the story with them poshies anyway? Who the fuck is she?
I don't know, mate. I had when I put it out on the manifest, she the name was Isolde. Some big connections in Altdorf, something like that, I reckon.
Alright. It's a weird fucking name.
It's a Strugel. What was it again? I'm trying to remember, Gamma. How he kind of looks over at Holtz. Holt's like, what was it again? Von Strudeldorf, something like that, isn't it?
Strudel. Alright, never fucking heard of him. Seems posh. Maybe better if we don't hop into the cabin beside it then. That monster will eat us fucking alive.
Yeah. So, you guys have managed to secure passage on the coach tomorrow. You can continue to drink, whatever. You can chat to the people there. The noble lady and her entourage have left now. They're going up the stairs to bed. They have a private room, obviously. So that leaves you guys with the coachman, Hergig. What's his name? It's not Hergig. Its name is Herpin. Herpin's at the bar. He's still serving. Gustav's gone to bed. The guy with the book has gone to bed. So there isn't really anybody left down here except the coachman. Now, anyone who wants to, these guys are clearly up for the night, so anyone who wants to can drink with them for the whole night.
Daryl, before the big lanky barman goes to bed, can I get a room off him?
You can get it off. You want to get one of those kind of common rooms, is it?
Yeah. 15, didn't you say?
I'm just going to go off
with a bed.
With a bed. Yeah. No, actually, I'll go 10. I'll go 10 without a bed. No bed.
Without a bed? Okay. There you go, Painter.
Yeah.
Oh, the Ludwig. Where is our bed tonight, Ludwig?
Where is our bed? Is that what you said?
Yes. Where's our bed? Sorry. Yes, where's our bed?
Well, I think my bed is upstairs.
No, the common room's not upstairs. But I can see where this is going. I'm gonna actually, now that you kind of have an inside of the inn, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like.
I seem to be confused. Did you not say that you paid for 2 beds?
Did I not pay for 2 beds there?
No. Did you?
You did.
He did.
Yeah, you
2
did.
beers, 2 beers, 2 breads and
beds,
cheese,
beds.
and 2 beds.
Did I charge you for 2 beds?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was when you asked him to click it twice and didn't work at the...
Yeah.
Oh, but I did click on something twice.
I thought that was the beers.
2 beers and the bread and cheese. Maybe it was just 1 bed, I don't know.
Yeah, because I said I was gonna stay outside. You go, no, there's no point. Why'd you think I got 2 beds for?
Yeah, I don't have enough cash for another bed.
Okay, go on. I'm just gonna stay outside then. I'll stay outside.
Yeah, I don't think he did buy you a bed, Dev.
I'm just gonna go stay out. Where the horses stand?
10 pennies for the floor.
Or
10
15
pennies for a
bed,
floor. Yes.
I'll pay for the floor from.
There, we can see that all that. Just let you know.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm opening it on purpose. This is what the Coach and Horses Den looks like.
Ah.
So this is the bar you guys have been sitting in here.
Right.
Zoom in there on the
Is
stream.
there stables? Is there stables?
There is right over here.
That's where Rupert's gonna go.
Yeah, that's where I'm already staying. Yeah.
I'll pay for Rupert's floor.
Okay. I'm gonna charge you for that. Give me a
Yep.
second. Secondarino.
I'll take it. Celine, it's okay.
I'll just look at him and hand over the money to Gustav and be like, 1 floor, please, for my
Hairpin.
friend.
Hairpin takes it.
Hairpin.
Over there.
Thanks. And I'll just smile at Rupert.
Thanks, Celine.
Nobody shows Goba love.
No,
As he slowly walks to the stall.
I go to the lurch like fella, and I'm like, get him out of here, and I point to Goble.
Actually, Celine, maybe get your money back, and I'll stay with Goble, so he's not doing so.
No, I just need 2 pennies and I can get Goble a floor too.
Oh,
Just if you
hold on. Wait, no, hold on. I've got a shilling. I've got a whole fucking shilling. I've only been looking at my pennies. And I break that shilling.
Do not. Goble wouldn't care.
No, I'll give the 10 pennies.
Okay, if you're sure.
Yeah.
Goble, come back. They're paying for
the
you.
charge, Jenny.
I'm after taking 10 pennies off there.
Oh, you
Guys,
took it
it's
off.
gonna
Okay.
be-
Yeah.
It's gonna be raining. Look at the weather. Can't go outside in that.
Goble doesn't care about that, but he walks past chuckling and just goes, "Heh, I got you good," as he just walks towards the common room.
Okay, I'm actually gonna go to bed myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna go bed with myself too.
Me too.
Before I head off, I'll look at the boys then and say, since you're not getting your spear in the morning, how about you finish off this bottle of tasty wine? Best shit in the house, and it's all yours, mate.
Seems like there's an extra person in the bar that you didn't mention.
Who's that?
The one underneath the bar?
This guy down here? No, that's the bookish fella.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of him because he's gone. Gustav's gone, and all these guys up here are gone. Felipe's gone. So, yeah, this
Is there an
is
E?
all
Oh,
that's
yeah.
left. So
Leave without us, yeah.
Are you gonna have all extra? So you want those lightweight stuff types like them bloody Avalanders?
If I had a bit more money, I'd fucking down every pint in this place, mate.
Roll me a
Show
charm
you
check.
what for.
Roll me a charm check.
Oh, it's Ludwig's time to get his boobs out.
Oh
no.
Oh, -6.
You get sick while you're saying it.
I'm like really tipsy as I'm saying that.
Hang on, he could fail
-6, I
worse.
probably would get sick.
He could fail worse. No, he got a natural 2. Oh, you cheeky cunt. Fuck off the bed then, you little fucking pussy.
Hey, you dirty fucking cunt.
Yeah, up your Harris.
That's in my arse is hanging out while I'm like fucking walking away. Have a look at that, then. Have a look at that.
That was Clint. That was Clint.
Okay, so you guys all gone to Ingrid, you gone to bed?
Yeah.
You all go to bed. You all take the Warhammer equivalent of a long rest, a nice rest. You sleep, and then you guys wake up in the morning. It's kind of like a misty, kind of foggy morning out today. But no rain. Rain didn't come last night, which means it's likely to come today.
So Ingrid wakes up and wakes up Celine and the others. Like, we should get up, guys, before we miss the coach.
Gobel's already out at the bar waiting on porridge.
As you guys get up, you see in the corner of the common room, you see the two coachmen are passed out snoring. But there is porridge being served in the common room.
At least we won't be at least we're not late. Seems like our friends are.
I don't think they'll be getting up anytime soon.
That big bugger, the noble will wake him up quick, though.
Yeah, that's true. Let's go downstairs.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys go down, and Ernst, the guy with the book, Lady Isolde and her little entourage, Felipe, they're all sitting downstairs having their breakfast. Now there's a couple of different types of breakfast you can order. You can order pork sausage, just plain porridge, kind of similar prices to yesterday. Three pennies from. Sorry?
Is Felipe not down there?
Felipe's down there too. Yeah, Felipe's helped himself to a nice big plate of sausage.
I walk straight over to the book reader and I'm like, what are you reading about this morning?
As you walk up, he slams his book shut. He's like, please, if you don't mind.
But it's so interesting. You help all these people.
Not yet, I don't. Not yet, I don't.
But what is it? What are you reading about today? I'm just curious.
God, you are infuriating! He gets up and he just walks outside.
Does he leave his breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
I eat his breakfast.
I was going to say again, Daryl, what is it? What are the nobles eating?
The nobles are eating. Like even though what they're eating looks delicious, Lady Isolde doesn't look happy with it. She's picking at it fastidiously, just like. But it's a big fry up, eggs and sausages.
Wow. I look at her play and I see the big sausage and I'm like, yes, that's about the right size. And then just walk away.
The lady,
nearly spat take.
The Midlander lady kind of slams her fist down the table and she gets up and she walks over to you and she goes, one more fucking word out of your cunt mouth and I'm gonna rip your fucking tongue out if you speak to my lady like that again. Do you hear me? I said, do you fucking hear me?
Well, you also said if I said another word, you're gonna rip my fucking tongue out. So
Ingrid's eating breakfast like.
I didn't know if that was a test or not.
Don't talk to the mistress again.
Okay? Well, I can talk to you.
Just fuck off. Leave us alone. And she sits back down the table and she goes back to eating her sausage, but she's like,
So Celine's just gonna be like, what did you even say?
It was just a bit of fun. That's it.
What's the cheapest breakfast, Daddle?
Porridge, three pennies.
I will
I think the
buy...
big one likes you.
If Celine tries to pay, I'm gonna walk out. I'm just gonna walk out of the place.
Yeah, okay, cool. You walk outside.
Celine, I'm just going for the little walk.
Daryl, I one porridge for me and one porridge for Gobel.
Gustav actually gives you the porridge for Gobel on the house.
Ooh!
It's actually quite a common practice in the Empire to look after flagellants in the morning with a free bowl of porridge. It is a common practice. They are kind of viewed as kind of like monks.
That's probably why Gobel loves porridge so much, huh?
I didn't know that. That's nothing.
Yeah.
One
And
porridge
Daryl,
for me then.
This is just purely for my immersion. What was my breakfast? Did I get a good breakfast?
Yeah, you got a Whopper breakfast, Jenny. You got like you got some sausage and some bread and a bit of butter.
Okay. A cup of tea.
Not tea, maybe a bit of coffee.
I'll actually walk to the stables and see if there's any carrots that they feed the horses.
You're gonna have to steal that, man. That would be kind of stealing.
Yes, I will try rob a carrot.
Roll me a stealth check and then a sleight of hand check.
Well, I'm not, is there anyone around?
There is, yeah. There's a bustling little place. Like people are getting ready. The horses are being set up for the coaches. And...
Okay, I wouldn't risk it. I would only do it if I would 100% know I was gonna.
Okay.
Just pretend you're feeding the horse and do a bit for me, a bit for you, a bit for me.
Daryl, I'm going to wrap a sausage up for Rupert.
Okay.
The horse slobber is like a sauce.
Jess, I put that in the chat for you there.
That's my bad.
Jess, I put that in the chat for you to pay, yeah?
I paid.
I'm in
You paid,
response.
great. Cool. And sorry, what'd you say, Dev?
I thought the disabled were anti, that's my bad.
Oh, okay, cool, no worries. Ludwig, you are dying with a fucking hangover. Oh, you're not dying with a hangover, you went to bed. So, what are you getting for breakfast?
What's the heartiest thing I can get?
So 3 pfennigs for a bowl of porridge, 6 pfennigs for a small pot of beef stew or a sizable pie. So in the morning time, that would be the equivalent of like a half fry, and then 12 pfennigs or a shilling for like the full everything.
Yeah, we'll stick with the porridge.
Okay, cool. Pay that there. Yeah, look, if you have that handout now for the job in Altdorf, that's 8 shillings a day of pay. So that's enough shillings to fucking gamble a little bit, drink your fucking night away, and get a nice breakfast in the morning. So
That depends on the job, though.
yeah,
Just have to get to Altdorf without dying.
yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah. Okay, so you guys kind of sit around eating your breakfasts. Gustav kind of comes over and he's like, "How is your stay in the inn tonight? How was your stay in the inn tonight? How is everybody? How did you sleep okay? What about you, milady? You looking at you, Celine? Everything good? Everything good?"
She's just gonna be like nodding vigorously as she's eating the porridge, just like.
See, some people make the porridge only with water, but I like to put a drop of milk in. You know, a drop of milk in really gives it flavour, a bit of oomph, a bit of thickness, if you would.
Gobble's just staring at Celine.
This guy just speaks not until you tell him to stop. He continues to speak at you, and Blackie irritatingly repeats his words terribly.
Yeah, she's just gonna keep nodding in as he's speaking, like she's just letting him speak.
So so basically you guys kind of sit around 8 p.m. It's about 8 a.m. Sorry, when you guys wake up. 9 a.m. comes and there's still no sign of the fucking coachman. They're still conked out. And the lady Isolde is beginning to get very irate. This is ridiculous. You wouldn't get this in the city. This is absolutely disgraceful. Disgusting behaviour. It gets to the point where it's becoming irritating and grating.
Ludwig will get up then when I see her starting to get agitated.
As you get up, she goes, "Good! You! Go wake them! They're your friends!"
Right away, ma'am.
Oh god, she has the plague! Stay away,
Finally,
Rupert!
someone who knows that place.
I'll give her a bow when she says that.
Right, you are, ma'am.
Good gracious. And I'll go over and I'll slap him across the head. Come on, mate. Time to get up. You fucking won. You won the drinking contest, you bastard.
Oh, who the fuck are you, mate?
I'm your best fucking friend.
Oh, you're a cunt.
And it's time to get up.
Fucking hell. I feel like Renald's taking a big fucking shit inside my brain. Jesus, I mean, Sigma, Christ.
Based on the brown shit coming out of your ear, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, John, what time is it, mate?
Let me just check my watch, I suppose. And I'll lift my arm up really sarcastically.
It's about to become
time to get fucking going.
Yeah, time to get going. Oh, fuck, no, yeah! Rolf, get the fuck up. Oh, easy! Oh, fucking, like, get the fuck up. So two of them basically get up, and they kind of get out, and they start... The coach is like... They nod to Gustav, and Gustav nods to the porter outside, and the porter starts setting up the coach, and they kind of... One of them kind of goes outside, Gunnar kind of sits down and kind of just sits in the front of the coach, waiting basically for everybody to get on. Whereas, yeah, so, and, what the fuck's the other guy's name? Holtz is kind of like standing against the carriage like this, just kind of leaning his hand, kind of like this, kind of they're essentially waiting for everybody to get on. So Lady Isolde and her entourage, they get straight in. They don't even wait. The bags are all getting loaded on. She has a ton of baggage. Felipe gets in, as well as
she also has a ton of fun, did she?
yeah, the book guy. The book guys. They all get in, and the coach is starting to get quite crowded. So it's no way it's going to fit all of us.
I cheekily jump in and try and sit in Philip's lap.
As you kind of get up, Esau kind of puts her hand and goes, "No, we've enough commoners in here. You're not getting on.
I ignore her and sit in Philip's
It's
lap.
bad
or
enough I
Felipe.
have to travel with the No, Marie is stopping you from getting on.
Oh, the big
Gobel
bird.
is also trying to get in.
Oh.
Yeah. No. This will not do. You're not getting on. It's bad enough I have to travel on the public with the public riffraff. You're not getting in. On the roof with you."
You don't, I assume, you don't own this carriage, I say.
Don't test me, peasant.
Kind of crazy that she doesn't own her own carriage. I get on top.
Don't you worry, ma'am. I'll get this rabble right on top. Don't you worry. I'll start pushing Ingrid out. What the fuck are you doing?
She kind of she opens her purse and she goes, "For you," and she hands you a shilling, Ludwig.
Oh, you bless me, ma'am. Thank you, praise Sigmar.
It's always good to see the provincials knowing their place. And she glares daggers at you, Ingrid.
Gobel just
I'll give
goes.
her a really flamboyant bow as well.
Gobel asks her sincerely, "Where shall I sit, lady?"
On the roof. Monk.
Ingrid is going to say, when she says that, she's going to say loudly, "Wow, a noble lady spitting in the face of Sigmar. You
Marie!
making a
Marie slams the door closed.
Oh well.
Fine, I get on the roof."
Okay.
I'm biting the shilling.
The coachmen have completely forgotten to take your spear. So you know, right?
Yeah.
So basically, the coach gets set up, and Gunnar is completely unconscious on the front of it, asleep. And as the coach is basically ready to go, you just see, "Ooh, I'll be back in a minute." You see Holtz begins walking over towards the lavatory.
Who's Holtz?
The other coachman.
Oh yeah. Oh, Daryl, while we're sitting up there, I give Rupert the sausage.
Okay. Rupert, you look and you see this beautiful fried sausage.
I was going to give a sentence late. Anyway, thank you. Very much.
It's
No problem,
delicious, Rupert.
I glizzy that glizzy.
Someone take that, please.
And also, Ingrid, we're going to have a bit of fun with you know who.
Who?
And I kind of point underneath me. As I'm on top of the cart.
What are you up to do? I already. Oh God, are you gonna shit on her?
I'm
Anyway.
not supposed to be. I don't shit on people. Come on.
You guys sit there for like 20 minutes listening to this horrific sounds coming from this. Listening to these horrific sounds coming from this lavatory, from the John, and the smell. Even though you're outside, the smell is atrocious. This guy is begging for their life, trying to survive in there. He is unloading his guts.
He's
Yeah.
done that. He's stripped off.
Yeah, he's actually stripping his
Gobel.
t-shirt off, sitting there sweating.
Gobel's flagellating in his honor because he knows his brother's going through it in there.
I flash your hand for the bulldog.
He's saying, "Flagellate the flatulence! Flagellate the flatulence!"
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, let's see if that works.
Yeah.
Discord is after freezing.
Clock's Discord is freezing. He's saying.
Can you hear us, Clock? Clock, can you hear us? Okay.
Oh no.
We lost clock.
Roasted
Look,
peppers.
it's no big deal. So essentially, after 20 minutes, he comes out of the lavatory. He looks like he's emaciated and gaunt. He looks like he's at the losing like 20-30% of his water in his body, and he climbs up on his. Oh Jesus! I mean, Sigmar's beard. And he sits down and the
Can
coach.
you sit down?
Yeah, he can, yeah. Gunnar's kind of kicked awake. Can we go, Gunnar? And they hit the horses off, and the carriage takes off, but it is moving at a snail's pace on the road. And you can hear in the cart below Lady Assault giving out and becoming more and more irate. But the cart's going real slow because these coachmen are deciding to nurse their hangover rather than get you there on time. It's important that the coach needs, you guys, it becomes very clear to you guys the coach needs to speed up, or you won't make it to the next inn before dark, which is a big fucking deal.
Daryl, I would like to try and inspire them by singing a shanty.
Do you have the entertain sing talent?
No.
Even one with the skill.
No, I
You
don't.
cannot do that.
Jenny, actually, you actually do have to pick some form of entertain because you have entertain Annie written there, and it's supposed to be you're supposed to pick something you're going to entertain in.
Oh, what are my options?
Anything you can think of.
Well, at this moment, singing.
Yeah, but once you pick it, you lock it in. If you get me.
Clock says internet's gone.
Would singing and acting, could they be counted as one?
No,
What is
they're
this?
two
High
different
School
things.
Musical?
Yeah.
They're two different things, Jenny.
Okay, well, I won't pick it as my talent. Can I sing without a talent? It doesn't mean I have to be good at it.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
would
terrible.
like to sing. Can it not be not terrible and just normal instead of good? Can I roll for my voice?
No. No, I'm looking at talents. That's the problem. I can tell you now what you can pick. We'll sort it out off stream, right?
Alright. Well, maybe they'll be so sick of my shrill voice that they'll drive faster.
Yeah, the
So,
general
I'll
ones
go
are
for-
generally you can pick anything you can think of, but the general ones are comedy, singing, storytelling. Yeah, those are the main ones. Comedy, singing,
Okay.
storytelling, or something else you can think of.
Okay. Oh, I'll go with storytelling.
Storytelling. Okay, cool. Cool.
So I will start to tell them a story, Daryl.
Okay. You start telling them a story,
Mm-hmm.
and roll me a entertain storytelling check.
Of that's just an entertainment, is it, Daryl?
It's,
When
it's
I
in
go
your
into my-
advanced skills. I've just changed it for you there.
Cool. Skills,
Always the glizzy.
entertain storytelling, right? And challenging.
Yeah.
Oh no.
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 Oh,
Sorry,
sorry. It
Daryl.
should have been average. It should have been plus 20, which still would have been a fail.
Okay.
I can change it for you though, just to show you what it would have been. Would have been plus 20, making it a -1 success level. No, but your story's so irritating. It does kind of make them pick up a little
Muster
bit.
up. Yeah.
it does, yeah. So
Okay.
kind of like, oh, would you ever? Because they're just like, would you just shut up, please? Just shut up. We'll go faster.
Yeah.
So you kick off and you go faster, and the coach basically kicks on a little bit, and then what unfortunately begins to happen is it begins to thunder rain. The rain begins to slosh down. Finally, Ria's rain opens up, and you guys are completely drenched and lashed out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Fair enough.
You guys travel on down the road through the rain. These are completely soaking wet. As the day progresses onwards, you guys do. The rain does eventually stop. Any attempts to get inside the cart are met with fierce resistance, especially now that not only are commoners, these are wet commoners now. Do you want to do something?
I wouldn't
Rupert?
have tried to get in.
I kind of tell everyone the hoop gather around me like a circle. Are we the only ones on top of this cart?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to produce flame into my hands to give us some warmth.
Okay. Roll me a language challenge, a language test. I think the success level of that's 0, is it?
Yeah, it's on there.
Please don't blow up the cart, Dave.
I can't blow up. These are like this is nowhere near good magic.
This is just a flame in the center of his hand.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not like I can fucking do anything with it. Language. What's it challenging?
Yeah. Yep.
6.
You guys just see Rupert makes this flame appear in his hand, and you guys huddle around blocking it from the rain, and it does give off a little bit of warmth.
I can read it. You kindle a small flame that flickers to life in the palm of your hand. It will not burn you, but it will ignite heat and set flammable objects alight like a natural flame.
Yeah. It's not huge now, but it's just it's just a little bit of warmth for your hands. You guys can put your hands next to it.
Perfect.
And you can warm yourselves up. And it does kind of lift your spirits a little bit, and eventually the rain does stop. Yeah, so eventually the rain stops, and you guys come to like a crossroads, okay? And on the crossroads, there is an inn here, okay? Now, this is important. This is a Four Seasons exclusive inn. Which essentially means that this coach does not stop there, so they're going to go right on past it. So you guys can either commit to this coach and take it to the inn it's supposed to go to, which I think is the Seven Spokes Inn. I think I said it was called. Or you guys can get off the coach, let it go ahead without yous, and take your chances in this inn.
Stay on the way.
There's
Keep
no
the
money for
taxi.
anything.
Yeah, I stay on this one.
Yeah.
Literally, we couldn't even stay in the other one anyway. So there's no money.
Okay, it's called the Five Brothers Lodge, but yeah, you guys can skip on past it. So you guys do skip on past it, and eventually, as you are coming along the road, okay, something begins to feel. Celine, roll me a. Give me a second there now.
I've got that sixth sense.
Spider sense.
Roll me an
is good.
intuition test challenge.
Challenging intuition test. Yeah.
Okay. So something begins to feel off, okay? And you feel it before everyone sees it. After a couple of hours on the coach, you get this feeling. And as you guys round the bend of the main road, you come upon a grisly sight. Squatting in the road in front of you, about 50 meters up, is a human figure with his back to you on the coach. It's bent over the body of a Four Seasons coachman. The figure turns, and you see a severed human hand hanging out of the creature's disgusting mouth. The creature is recognisably human, but flesh hangs in tatters from its face and hands, and green ichor seeps from its eyes. Spitting out the hand, it rushes towards the coach, brandishing a bloody dagger. And we'll end the session there till next week.
Let's go.
Oh.
One end.